Make sure we're live before I do anything.
Ooh.
We got plenty of scans to hold us over too.
I mean, Dunn does.
What?
Dunn always got the scans.
Yeah, because I post
I know
those
it.
scans. Oh, Tokusatsu TV's playing Kamen Rider Sleeper.
That's what I said!
Oh,
I mentioned that already.
oh, look at that.
Anyway, we're streaming, we're up.
Oh, we're live now? Okay.
We're live.
Yeah, I see the stream.
Just making sure.
Yay.
Just making sure we're live.
Scans,
Ooh.
and more scans.
That's all I could think of for a title.
That's fine. I guess.
You guess. Yo,
I mean,
see how
He's
you
that
got it,
kind of-
Chase? Oh, like, what the fuck?
I guess.
Like, you know, he the fuck, bro. Yeah, bullshit, man. No, Blaze, you're not allowed to send invites.
What? Is it a 1v1?
Just no.
Blaze? Is
no.
it a 1v1?
Actually, Frags already in. Oh, you want to say 1v1? Sure.
No,
I'll take him on. I'll take you on, Blaze.
I gotta set the thing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
Ari's
one.
already here. Yeah,
Yeah, but then he like, because we have like, what, 5 or something? Yeah.
Aru understands the power of the Tokusatsu television. What's going on, Aru? Alright, I guess I can do the intro now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome.
Fuck your intro.
Welcome to the Writers of the Group
Fuck your
podcast,
intro.
where I get to shoot Clank in
Yay.
both kneecaps, then take him out back and end his life like Lassie. Anyway, I met Old Yeller, not Lassie. Lassie was a good dog.
What the heck are you going on about?
You didn't hear Clank insult me?
I did, but you didn't have to go out back and shoot him.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Just
I
take
did.
it.
No. Is this 1v1 or not? That's all I need to know. Is
It's not
a-
1v1.
Is it a shuffle room?
Yeah?
Did you? It's not a shuffle room, Blaze. God,
How do I know if it's shuffle room or not? I didn't do this.
I'm making the room.
Fine.
God damn it, Blaze.
Blaze always fucking up. Annie here.
Yes.
Please continue.
But Annie, we got a whole follow. Thanks. Cruz. I'm gonna call you
Got
UT
scans.
Cruz.
Scans for this month. Yay, scans.
So, yes, we got
We'll do
scans.
scans later.
No, we can do scans right now. That's part
Oh,
of
you
the
wanna start with scans?
news.
Alright, we'll start with the
Yo,
scans.
it's
then.
me, other Blaze. Oh, even so, the better Blaze. I got you.
Who's the better?
Not Wukong, that's for sure. Double Blaze. What a twist!
Anyone expecting the answer?
Huh?
Nope.
How the?
Hey, there's someone in your room.
Yeah, I know. This is. I could have.
Yeah, we could use extra
No,
people.
I swear.
No,
Oh,
no
wow.
randos.
Good lord, I'm
Randos deserved it.
Nah,
And the
that
room
can
is
work
full.
in. Get him out of here.
I don't see. Okay, hold on. Done.
You see
Get to
that?
while I fix this. Done. Get into the news. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Alright, fine. I guess we're starting with scans.
Ugh.
Scan wise, we got. We'll just go with Saber first.
Yeah.
Saber's getting a new form, and Psycho's getting a new form. Saber
Yeah.
is getting Primitive Dragon, and Psycho is getting Ex Swordsman.
Isn't that Clank? Isn't Saber's new form supposed to be like you can't control it?
Yeah, it's a
It's his
berserker form.
It's a Berserker form from the looks of it. Yeah,
You know how many berserker forms we had in a row?
I brought this up when we first saw it.
Yep. Not Geo. We're not counting Geo.
which
Before it
started
got
as a Berserk
fixed.
form. So.
XA didn't have one.
Yeah.
Wait, no, did XA?
No, XA
Wasn't the dragon one?
XA did not.
No, it was
No,
it was
XA
Brave.
didn't have a
Brave had
Berserk
one.
form.
Brave had one.
Brave?
Yeah, Brave did have Berserk form.
Oh, we're getting into
When he
Psycho's
first got
hmm
Fantasy, he
Yeah.
couldn't control it. That didn't even last like an episode though. So
Yeah, I don't think that's a berserk one. I don't think they can count that.
yeah, it didn't even last for like an episode. So
Well,
I wouldn't
2 out of
count it as,
3.
like, a Berserk.
Okay, 2 out of... Alright, cool. Berserker forms. Apparently,
3 out of 4. 3 of the 4 left.
we have...
Including
All you
Zero.
need is berserker forms to do things. Because like I sent you news, like, hopefully it'll let you in.
But other than that, the form of dragon actually looks really good. Like,
Yeah, it's, you know what it reminds me of?
I love the skeletal dragon look.
You know what it reminds
What
me
does it
of?
remind you of?
Skull Greymon.
It really does.
Skull Greymon.
It
All
really
right.
does. I've seen how people see it.
Yeah, so, alright, so cool. I'm not the crazy one. We're about to get in the Psycho's new form. Yeah.
And we know Dunn likes it.
I like the colors.
Speaking of Psycho's new form, ex-swordsman, I love it. I do quite enjoy his comic book form. It's great.
Yeah, it has like comic book colors. That's why I like it.
It's got like, it's not just the colors, but it has like the dots, like
Yeah.
from comic, like the printing dots or whatever. That's a really cool touch. I also
Take
love
your
that
time,
it's like
Kumar.
it's
Take
not
your time.
it's not really like his form. It's like an armor for the shadow,
Yep.
and he can like move the armor to like his arm or his leg. That's real cool.
When he gets it on his arm, it's a shield. When he gets it on his leg, expect rider kicks.
Expect all the rider kicks. But it looks pretty damn dope. I love the.
You
I
think
love
of
it. It
Gyumon when
does-
you think of
it's
Saber?
basically-
I think I can see why you think that because of the horns.
People thought of his Dragonite Gallantmon.
Gallantmon, yeah. I mean his arm. His
I
arm.
saw the Guilmon comparisons when Saber first came out too.
I'm thinking of Gobblemon because of the horn. I'm so sorry, Gyumon. It's the arm. It's the arm that has the Gyumon. Oh, we hot scrambling?
Yeah,
or
his
nothing?
little dragon head.
I decided I might not use Fail anymore.
Why?
But we're actually
because we keep
we're getting
getting.
Psycho's new form next episode, and I'm really hyped to see it in action. So.
I hope it's good, man.
And too. And this is like Psycho didn't really feel complete before. This is what will complete Psycho. So, yeah, I'm
Good
looking forward to it.
lord, I got smoked. No,
Ow!
I'm sorry.
I look like
It
it.
was all
The heck
my
was
fault. It was
All right,
all.
those are the two big things from the Saber scans. We got some
I know
Zenkaiser
not to use
scans.
this.
Full intimacy, so I'm changing. I was
The Zenkaiser scans don't really reveal a lot.
just things we already know from the trailer.
We see kind of what the metal. Yeah, we see kind of what the metals do by themselves. Like he's gonna use Duo Eagles to get like his wings, and that's cool because I love Duo Eagle.
So
Duo
just
Eagle is the
so
best.
in a similar fashion to Geo, the gears give them the powers. Not the transformation, but like the
Not a
items
full
itself.
armor though.
Yeah, yeah, but like
Not a full armor, just like
their weapons.
just
and
like a
stuff.
quick power thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar.
I mean, it's pretty okay.
I'm down.
It's
with
not.
It.
I wasn't expecting too much.
I mean, I'm down with it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Zenkaiser. It's not. I can say it's not really like wowing me, but it's not disinterested. I'm not getting like. I don't think it's trash either. It's like I think it's gonna be good. I'm optimistic. So
Yeah, I'm
see what happens.
optimistic.
I do like the mechs. How the mechs actually look in suit. It's always kind of sucked. But
Do we know what the Ryu Soldier movie's about?
we do not know what it's about, but we did
We-
get the trailer for the Ryu Soldier movie. Segue. And Naga's in it somehow. I do not know.
Yeah.
I do not know what part Naga will play in it. Basically, the only thing we got was a summary. Basically, it said like the Ryu soldiers unite after like a year apart.
Yeah.
So we don't exactly know what's going to happen after that. But somehow, and somehow Naga's involved. And spoilers if you haven't seen Ryu Soldier, but Naga's kind of dead. So
Don't worry if you
Yeah.
haven't seen Ryu Soldier.
Dead rats and Thunder do not revive? Really? Jesus.
Sometimes they can.
no, he didn't get revived at the end of the series, so he's still dead. He is still very dead. So I don't know if it's like just like a ghost spirit thing or just like a memory of him. I don't know. I'll have to see what it's about.
Yeah.
And Cure Major one wasn't really too interesting. It's just they're fighting the sister of the witch they fought before. It was a little interesting.
I don't know, dude.
And apparently she can like control dreams and whatnot. So
And
honestly, kind of from what I saw, it kind of reminds me of that the Tokuger Ninja crossover. I don't know why I get those out.
I'm upset with that crossover for one simple reason. You're gonna set up Dino War previously, and then Blaze ran for his life. I could not shoot this man down.
But no, I'm pretty hyped for the movie. We'll see what happens.
I'm
Ryu
sorry,
Soldier is
that's
good
all
series.
me.
I like Ryu Soldier.
That's what Blaze was. Sorry, if I'm Bale, he'll just run for me.
Like, go.
We'll see what happens with that. Also, in the Super Sentai category, we also got the reveal of the villains for Zenkaiser, the Evil Dynasty Toki Tendo. And man, they look kind of creepy. At least to me.
Look, all I'm saying is, if Grandma's gonna become a ranger, and I'm gonna laugh. Go ahead,
Grandma's not going to become a ranger.
Nah, man, you don't know. It could happen in V Cinema, like, Shane can do.
So are they gonna fight another ranger or something like that?
No,
We don't know. There's no rumors for any new rangers yet. I was talking about the villains, guys.
No,
I mean, there was
another ranger,
rumors
like
for it.
another rider.
No, it's not
There
gonna be
were
like
rumors-
another writer.
It's about a new ranger, but we haven't seen any confirmation.
I would like to see a monstrous version of like the ranger suit. That's this one thing I enjoy about Geo. See how they make the like suit and everything look more like monster-like.
Anyway, what we actually got for Zenkaiser is we get the villains and apparently we get their parrots. They have a little parrot companion like the Gokaisers had. Pretty much. Section. Whatever it's called. I'm gonna say one of these dudes looks like the cousin of like Tank Joe from Ryu Soldier, so
I had to do
they're
it.
scientists,
I had
dude.
to
I
do
actually
it.
quite like their scientists.
I had to do it.
I mean, hey, no, you had to do what you had to do. I had to do what I had to do.
Although I will say it is weird that our main boss also has a small parrot companion.
There's probably a
You
reason
know.
for that.
I'm 100%. The only reason he would have a small parrot companion is if the small parrot companion was somehow the real bad guy. So, yeah,
Or it's just a parrot.
Wait, done. Say that again?
it's never just. If you look at the images of
Blaze, give
Zenkaiser's
Clank
villains,
his gun
the,
back.
the main Zenkaiser villain has a little purple parrot companion,
He's got Wing Zero.
and the
bro.
real and that parrot is the actual bad guy. He's the real bad guy of the series.
Done. What the
Real bad guy.
What the hell? Where do you base that on? What did the parrot do to you?
Nothing yet. I don't trust it. We have a good parrot and an evil parrot. I know the evil parrot is like super evil. I just know. All right.
Just remember, Blaze, you gotta give Clank his Gundam back. Clean.
Yeah, I think that's it for the Super Sentai.
I think we got something with Ultra, but it was more old stuff.
With Ultra, we got the trailer for Shin Ultraman dropped this week.
Shin Ultraman! And if you haven't seen it yet, I'll post it again in the Discord just for you guys.
And I mean, it looks fine. You know, I have no real so I can't really comment.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, the monsters look good and all. They don't really look like they're there. It doesn't. It's not great CG, but
Yeah, they have
Not
like this
expecting to.
animated type of look to them.
Yeah. I mean, they look fine in like motion. They just don't look like they're actually there. They look like CG monsters.
Yeah, they were pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm interested. I want to see what they do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, like,
And one other bit of Kamen Rider thing.
maybe it was like early too. 'Cause, like maybe that's not how they fully look. Maybe it's not like fully
Maybe.
rendered.
That it is pretty rough CG. So.
It still blends in pretty well, so I'm not hating. I think it'll be a good movie, or at least decent.
I mean, again, it doesn't look terrible. It's not the worst thing I've seen. So
Fair.
it does. I feel like it could be better.
Clank Blaze
I don't know.
Kazan, what you think about the Shin Ultraman trailer?
I'm fine with it. I mean, there's not much for me to say yet. I'm okay with it, but I don't know if it's gonna be a bit like how
Ultraman the
is.
next.
I don't know if it's gonna work for Ultraman.
By the
'cause
way, I posted that whole one.
Frag you,
they want to make
motherfucker.
a realistic, gritty story of Ultraman. I mean, we have Ultraman next, so
Yeah, Ultraman.
Eh.
I posted that movie because for some reason it was on YouTube. So
I see your comment, Aru. I don't know. It doesn't look like real to me. I guess. Yeah. They look CG.
Blaze,
That's my main problem.
him down.
that's fair. All right, so
Blaze, don't
What's-
take
I
that.
mean,
sorry.
everything else, the live action characters and all that stuff, all the stuff with the human actors looks great. It's just the actual CG models.
well,
what the
honestly,
heck?
all right. Yeah. Because like when it comes to Tokyo, they rarely jump into the CG, and when they do, it's just for like enhancing what they've already done for practical stuff. Like a good
Yeah.
example of that is like 01 and X8 when they do like the rider kicks and finishers and beams and all that stuff for like henshin sequences. That stuff. And now if you want like terrible CG abominations, look at the Heisei Generations Forever. Yeah, practical definitely feels more like Ultraman in general.
No, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So this is how you're gonna play my Room Zero.
Right, I think that covers most everything.
For
one other thing they
anyone who's interested, because I'm preaching the Tsuchicho trailer came out.
Oh,
Pretty good trailer.
for
Tropical
Tropical.
Rouge.
I didn't see it.
Honestly, Crunchyroll has like 3 of them, so I've been watching the ones I can watch legally, and whatever
Yeah.
else I can't. I ain't gonna say how. Just watching it. You know. But I will say, them girls can fight. So if you like Sailor Moon, give Pretty Cure a shot. It's the
You son of a
sister.
bitch.
It's the sister series, the Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. So you definitely gotta give it a shot. I think it's worth it.
That's pretty cool.
Go close to death.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence about even trying out Tokyo. I will say I like the redhead though for the new team. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she
Blaze,
cool.
I'm gonna gun
Oh, I
you
ran
down.
out. I'm sorry, I ran out of boost. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gunning Blaze down.
But like, yeah, like I said, man.
All right. Anyway, I think that's it for the news this week. Unless you had any.
Like that's it. Let's return each other, guns to each other.
I want you to
I
say
mean, the
I
only
win
other
zero.
thing
I
I
want
can
you to
think of
say I win
is
zero.
we're getting a complete selection modification for Agito next.
Yes, Agito CSM.
That's actually pretty good.
Agito CSM.
Because it has like the ultra red, so you can do like the. So you don't have to like touch it. You can just do it. Wave your hands in front of it and all. That's pretty good. It's still super expensive, and I'm not buying that because it's way too goddamn expensive. So.
Man, that's reasonable.
Ah, dang it.
What
the heck?
What else? Yeah, I think that's it in terms of skins. Ultraman Z, I think. There was some news about that. I'm not sure if he's gonna get a movie or if it's gonna continue in the manga. I couldn't understand well what they were doing.
Wait,
but
it's getting a manga?
yeah, it's either they're not getting a movie or they're doing a manga. Or either they're doing a movie or they're doing
Along
a manga.
with the movie? Or
Yeah.
Alright.
One or the other.
Here, give me a second. I'll just...
お前たちその足を引っ張る私は行くぞ黙つなよ
I'm having a tough time with Wing.
任せろ任せろ雑魚など一掃してみせろ
Ah. He had more boost than I did. Hey, what's good, Shield?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, he's back. Okay.
The move.
So,
Out the fucking way. Or I shoot you.
So?
so was that Ultra 7X?
We don't know.
I was gonna
It's
ask, is that
definitely
Ultra?
it's
Wait, hold
definitely
on,
an
though.
Ultra 7.
He's still.
sure.
I mean, he is Ultra 7 transformed to 7X.
Alright, I guess this is where we transition into superhero time.
Superhero
Hey,
time.
Hensei
Sorry,
7.
the Absolute Conspiracy.
Let's jump right into the
But
absolute
Heisei 7 is
conspiracy.
7, though. So.
Well, no, but Hensei 7 is, you know, a different continuity of 7.
Oh,
if-
maybe that's what they're doing, yeah. Okay.
So, for
Or
anyone
that
who
could be
wants,
triggered.
so
I
for
don't know how, but
So for anyone who wants to know, Ultraman, Ultra Galaxy Fight the Absolute Conspiracy, you can watch every episode so far on the Ultraman official YouTube channel
Yes.
with English subs
You've been talking about it every week.
and
for the
in
last, like, 10
English, even.
and in English.
Which is crazy that they have it dubbed. The dub job is, it's special, but,
look,
it's
just
I'll give it that.
it's not great.
It's special.
It's not great. It's not
but
great.
let's
but
appreciate
it's,
the fact that they
It's
have,
passable.
you know,
it exists, and that is more than Toei has done in the last how many years?
but done. They have, I mean, no, fact, they have the actor for like, was it? Oh yeah, Power Red come back to voice the English version.
Kate Kosugi.
Yeah, so that's something.
Yeah,
So I
it is.
definitely say watch Ultra Galaxy Fight. You can watch that one. You can watch the new generation Ultra Galaxy Fight as well. In full movie form. So you don't have to like watch up. certain
Okay,
episodes.
this thing is
So,
a bit.
this is like, I'm pretty sure this is the last episode of the Absolute Conspiracy.
I'm
Until they have a part 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they're doing
But
like
it sounds, even it
before
sounds
and
like
then-
it'll be called something else. That's what it sounds
Oh,
like.
that,
Anyway.
that could be, yeah.
They'll probably call it like, Ultra Galaxy
The
Fight the
Kingdom.
Kingdom. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Ultra Galaxy Fight Kingdom.
God damn it.
But
There's a
yeah,
copy
no,
in
it's,
DC.
Okay, this Gundam is crazy good, but
I mean,
Bracket.
Ultra Galaxy Fight was dope. Though. For the most part, I enjoyed it.
it's light on plot. It did a good job trying to just get like stuff integrated, like getting Ribbit integrated now. That's cool. Getting Andromelos integrated into the current continuity is cool.
Setting up
Um,
Ultraman Z, surprisingly.
Yeah,
My only grip.
that was pretty rad.
my only grip
Yeah,
is
we
when
had-
it takes
What
place.
is
Part
Yo,
2
what
will, I
my
guess, take
Gundam,
place
Blaze?
after Zet.
Yeah, part two will probably take place afterwards.
I mean,
Meanwhile-
that is,
So, just remember, the entire time during Zet, Yulian was apparently kidnapped by the Absolute
yeah, I was gonna
Kingdom.
say,
Yeah.
But
Have
I
you
mean,
mentioned
they
nothing?
had to find a way
Well,
to
they
deal.
also live on like centi-eon time spans. Like they're living, you know, when Zero says 20,000 years too early to X, Y, or Z, he means it. It's like that's the kind of time scale they're living on, except for G, who's like 9 years old or something gross.
Blaze,
He's like if they
He's
ever
19
try to
in
bear.
human years.
Okay, so he's 19 years old, and it's still creepy. Because it's like, this man is an infant running around doing, like, multiple
who
things.
shoot me in the
He's
back?
like Gohan at 5 years old fighting Frieza.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he's also like a genetic clone baby
Yes.
thing. So
Yes, this is also true,
He
but
was
it's
not
still weird. I wish
Clone through
they,
regular means.
I just wish they would, like,
Whatever the regular means for an Ultra is, because we still don't know that, because most of them
we
don't have
do
moms.
though. We know for a fact that they could be babies in cribs. We know this. This is confirmed with photographic evidence. How they make Baby, how is Babby formed, I could not tell you. Not exactly. I have speculation.
Unless you like those movies.
Listen,
Wink, wink.
There's a severe lack of moms in all the Ultraverse, so...
Hey, no,
it
no,
is
no.
a definite sausage festival. I guess maybe they're like androgynous until they decide to exhibit anything we would recognize as characteristics of a gender. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't
we're
tell your
thinking too much
space,
about
your
this.
space critters what to do. Listen,
Anyway,
Zeton
everything
is a
else-
space dinosaur. Anything's possible.
Anyway,
So
you know.
moving on with the absolute conspiracy.
speaking of everything else, besides that topic,
Alright, since this is... what do y'all think of the absolute conspiracy? What did you think of it?
Like, as a whole?
As a whole.
Alright.
awesome. And I will not let Dunn say anything else below that. Dunn, don't you dare.
Dunn's new to Ultra, so he
I'm
has
new.
a
Just say what you want to
he
say.
has a
I will
disconnect.
give it this. It introduced me to a lot of things that I did not know about previously, so...
See,
As
Dunn
someone
has
who-
a disconnect. It's cool.
Yeah, I at least know, like, who all these characters are now, at least better. You know? Like, I can tell them apart at the very least. So,
So,
before I couldn't even do that.
yeah.
I mean, the only one that I really have, the only series I really have an interest in watching would be like Nebius.
That's good.
It would be a
I only
good
have a
one
strong
to do.
interest to watch anything else. Alright.
So,
And that's mostly because Hikari's in it, and I will say Hikari is probably my favorite adult. So.
Dunn makes the toys.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Dunn makes the
Hey.
toys.
I like the science dudes. Someone has to bail all you guys out of it
Hey,
with all
look,
the
you
science.
can like the blue ultras. What?
You can. Cosmos is a blue ultra, and he's cool.
That's a blue ultra. I
McKinley
like
is not the
him.
M78 Blue Ultra. That's why he's like, you know.
That's a blue ultra. I like him. What is Victory?
Is he a blue ultra? I mean, he's
Zed-
technically has a
Zed-
gray ultra.
I'd
Zed's
make him
blue.
like an orb-style black ultra, if anything, because
Is it?
Zed is mostly blue.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So-
Well, he's blue. Yeah, blue and silver.
black and silver.
So anyway, at this point, that means Haruki, I guess, will join the next arc. I guess, you know.
I guess, yeah.
Right. Because
Well, I don't
apparently...
for everybody. So.
I mean, Zed's a
Which I
blithering
get, okay.
incompetence,
So-
so...
So now that we know that all this happened right before Ultraman Zed, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense why Zed would be like, okay, now that all this is taken care of, we gotta go to space. Or
Yeah,
something like
that
that.
does make
Yeah,
sense.
the urgency
Like,
now.
I gotta go. You can come with me if you want, but I gotta go. We got stuff to take care of.
Yeah, it makes sense now. He's gotten the power up and everything. He's learned what it means to be a true ultra.
Although I will
And
argue
that
that
means bring
as
more
soon as he
shiny
got the
toys.
stuff back, he probably should have left right away, but, you know, whatever.
Well, but then you had Mr. Wingnut McCaracarata being all like, I'm gonna do absolutely nothing for an entire series, but still be the big bad,
he
I
was
guess.
doing nothing. Exactly, he was doing nothing. If there was
But it's
some
good
sort
that
of
they were
threat,
there.
Honestly, if it wasn't
As
for the
it
fact that
turns
Jugular wasn't there and took a little interest in him, we don't know. Well, honestly, they also kind of explained why no one really dealt with the Julian situation because they couldn't really,
Yeah, she's in some pocket dimension or whatever.
and she could die if they did anything.
Also, our bad guy's main evil plan is just taking the world of light to be like their second home world.
Yeah, that's how it seems.
That's at least that's what he said. I'm not sure how many
That's-
times that's happened, if ever.
That's
I
never.
mean, it's not
The
a bad
closest you
plan,
got was Emperor Seijen, which they alluded to with the Ken and Belial
Alright.
bit. Where Emperor Seijen, like however many tens of thousands of years ago in the past, goes and is like, "Yo, fuck these ultras. I don't like them." And basically just starts rampaging across the galaxy, and it culminates at
Yeah.
the Land of Light, and they wind up turning him back. That is explored in greater detail in, I think, the Mebius movie, right, Blaze?
Yeah.
They do
I
that.
think that was where it was. That's where it. I mean, that's like it ties into the finale of Mebius. It's pretty
What
great.
still get me is that with these plot, somehow the Ultra just like, oh hey look, these guys should not be in these timeline. I'm like, wait, shouldn't you all be affected by the time travel?
How do you even know?
They just ignored it. It's like, oh, time paradox?
Also,
Yeah,
shout
that
out,
happened.
special shout out to the Ultras who died during that.
Yeah,
plane
those poor
crash.
schmucks, those nameless mooks. I felt for them
Yes.
Oh yeah, like they are Ultra. How they died by a ship
asked about him
explosion?
before.
because it's a big
that's-
sciencey shit made of super sciencium, and it goes boom. There was a hole in the reactor, and the science
I'll
leaked
tell you
out.
why they died, because they didn't have names. That's
It
why.
doesn't help.
They
It
were red
doesn't
The
shirts.
help.
name gives them power.
I'm pretty sure Aru can get what
You see,
can get
the
that.
thing
The whole
is,
they were
they're-
red shirt team.
Yeah, well, they were red shirts, but there were also blues on them. Yeah, but there were blue ultras in that crew. You'll notice.
Well, yeah, but they were
I'm
red
not
shirts.
saying that the blue ultras caused the explosion, but I don't think there's evidence to confirm that they did. I don't think they helped.
Alright.
I'm not saying blue ultras are worse ultras. I'm saying that if an ultra goes bad and does something wrong, probably a blue ultra.
Terrible.
Statistics, man, statistics. Ultra statistics. It's not nice.
I'm not winning this. 'cause I can't use this.
So
Well,
people
the
in this
biggest evil
room,
ultra is a red one, so... I'm just saying.
he's also dead. But yes, that's fair dues.
Yeah, he died and they put his head on a stick.
They did, and it talks, and that's even worse.
And it was hilarious.
It is 100%
It was
worse.
100,
It is so much worse.
and it was 100% hilarious.
I cannot
Oh,
wait.
you realize
okay?
that the talking Belial stick is going to be in the next one.
Yes,
Probably.
and it's
You're
gonna
right.
be so glorious. Like,
Wait,
what
that
the
means
fuck is that?
Belial's head on a stick is gonna talk to Belial, and Belial's gonna be like, Belial's gonna look at Tartaros and be like, this was not in the brochure. He's gonna talk to Tartaros and be like, nope, I'm done.
Oh my god, you're right!
You're gonna unfuck this
right.
now.
So
This ends, Tartaros.
so,
This is not
Aru,
okay.
to provide context,
I was giving
right?
you power to keep this from happening. Fuck
Oh
off.
my god.
This is unacceptable.
So to provide context, Aru, right? Ultraman Z series is available to watch on the Ultraman YouTube channel in English sub.
At least some
And,
of it. I don't know how much is still out there, but yeah.
all of it.
The whole thing.
Well, hold on.
Oh, the whole thing is up?
Yeah,
Yep,
this-
I
I thought
just
it was
watched it.
episodes down. Okay. Go
So
for it.
yeah.
I mean,
as
okay.
far as dubs, I couldn't tell you because I only
there's
watched
no dub. There's no dub.
for
Zet.
Absolute's oh Zet.
Zet,
Yeah.
Zet.
No,
not
Zet. That's what I was talking about. Zet.
Yes.
Anyway, to provide context, in Zet, he got a power up that was one of the evil Ultra's heads on a stick.
And it was
It's an
hilarious.
actual thing that happened. It was a thing that happens.
It was not a good thing that happened, but it did happen.
And it was
I blame you
I
hilarious.
guys.
still say it could have worked as an intimidating tactic. It was not unintentional.
Well, yeah, and if Ultras for like the last 30 years shied away from
And the thing
violent
is, the
evisceration.
villain, a different version of that villain was in the
Amazing,
Absolute
even.
Conspiracy. Had
still
not
gonna say
on a
this.
stick yet.
I mean,
So-
if someone gonna pick a fight when you're like, you know what's the last person to pick a fight with me happened?
So-
Let me show you. He's right here.
You know what I thought was kind of cool? That Zero lost. The Ultras lost it. The Absolute Conspiracy.
Yeah,
I
you
like
have to
his
have,
shiny
you
new
have to
form
have
as well.
dramatic motivation and tension. So yes.
I'm actually glad they lost, low key. When Zero got the power, when Zero powered himself up like that, I was like, oh, okay, we won. Then.
Yeah, I thought it was GG at that point. It was like, oh, okay, they're gonna end it here, and it's like, oh no, they're gonna keep going. Oh,
No, we
it
got
takes place
we got
right
a whole
before Zet.
second arc
Got
to
it.
do,
That
apparently.
was honestly a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, no, I thought it was cool. I was down with that. I was not expecting that. I was
You
expecting
know,
it to be done.
I'm expecting at least 3 arcs of this.
Why do you keep interrupting me? I want to finish that move.
But we'll see what. I don't know how long it's going to be. They're planning on making Ultra Galaxy fights like a yearly thing, and it's just going to be the same story every single time.
I mean, they do them. They've done what, like one for almost every series for the last.
I wouldn't know. I'm new to this whole thing.
I'm trying to, because I don't.
The new gen got one last year before Tiger.
They don't do them super often. They're not like a all everyday occurrence,
Yeah,
but
they-
they do occur.
Yeah, they usually use them
what
instead
happened?
of.
Oh,
I got killed.
okay.
You got cut.
Yep. Ultra Galaxy fights is up.
It's an excuse to throw a bunch of dudes in like skin diver suits and helmets, beating on each other, on people with more polystyrene covered suits in front of a green screen.
So
as far as I'm
Aura
concerned,
said,
it's a
is
worthwhile
double
pursuit.
Zeta even fair? That is twice the Zeta.
And as far as I can tell,
It's,
we love
first of all, no, it's absolutely not. Canonically not fair. Second of all, the double Zeta, it's not fair. It's twice the Zeta.
Yeah.
Second of all, nobody here plays the Zeta. Why
Good.
is that?
it. Because I
we don't
suck
want to
at
play
it.
the Zeta.
Fine, I'll play the Zeta. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Now you have to ask the question though, which Zeta? Do you play with the 2500 cost Camille Zeta? Do you play as the 2000 cost Rue Luca Zeta? My personal favorite. Do you
Yes.
play as the ever patrician Zaku Head Zeta? These are the real questions.
Well,
So
you-
I guess I'll be doing all three today.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Shit. Who the hell? Who is this?
Me.
I don't know.
David
How many
Clank.
people are in this room?
It's just us five. It just switches up.
David Clank.
Because it's on
Who's
shuffle.
the five?
It's
who's
me,
the five?
you, it's me, you, Blaze, Clank, and Kazan.
Oh, that's right. That would make it an odd number, wouldn't it? I know math.
It's great that the Zaku head is in this game, but Camille is the OG. Where's the lie, Arthur? Where's the lie?
All right. Anything else to talk about? Absolutely. I mean, there
Just
was
like
we
cool
did get that
moments,
image.
I guess.
Well,
Yeah, we did get that image teasing the next
Yeah.
art. There was that.
Yeah.
With
Frag
the
made me
free
think
silhouettes.
Gridman was actually going to be in there,
Artemis
and
in the
I
front of them
was
with three other silhouettes. I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bad crushing DT's dream. She saw that and was like, a Femme Ultra? No. Unfortunately, no.
also the end to Zeta Rock me as a teen kid. Kid slash teen.
Yeah, it's like swoosh.
Don't cry.
It's a doozy.
This is a rescue squad. We might get to see the.
Yeah, that's why
Fight
Zach
again,
got to
but
do his
no.
own thing while Zero's like, I'll go deal with what I gotta deal with.
Oh, we can see more to walk out
And
next time.
G and I guess the rest of the new gen were looking for the Devil's Winners, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have
Devil
a
Slayer
special
flag.
shout out? Can I have a
Recruiting for the
special
Ultra
shout out
League.
though?
Sure, give it
To what?
shout out.
So special shout outs to Taiga Tristorium for being so much cooler than it was in the series.
Yeah,
Just
Don't think it's
better
cool
in
before?
every way. It's just like, oh yeah, this is what it should have been the whole time.
Rainbow
Why
Force.
wasn't
They-
it like this?
They trained, man. They trained.
Because its series is just another friggin' form. It's just like it's just
Shin
Taiga with
Ultraman is like its own thing, I want to say.
it's
Not necessarily a
yeah,
reboot of sorts. but
Call
like-
it a reboot, but not. It's Hideaki Anno's interpretation of making an Ultraman movie for the
Basi-
original OG man.
basically Ultraman in Evangelion style.
For the
Think
Shin
of it like
Godzilla
Shin
style.
Godzilla.
It's more like,
just a
see,
different-
Evangelion is like Ultraman in anime style, or Hideaki Anno anime, because it is an Ultraman series, and
Damn it, Clan, you're lucky.
once you're aware of how much of an Ultra series it is, you're like, oh damn, this man is bereft of any artistic integrity,
Alright, so real quick, I forgot about this
or
bit
just
of news.
homages, and the whole series is homage, and nobody gets it. I don't know.
So real quick, I forgot about these two bits of news. One, there is a crossover between Symphogear and Kira Major, and the Symphogear
yeah.
mobile game. Yeah.
I saw that.
That seems like an interesting combination, but why and how?
Why
What do you
money?
mean, why? This is a
How? I don't
mobile
know.
game crossover. I'm pretty sure they have crossover with Gamera, for God's sake. This is not the weirdest crossover I've seen that game have.
Well, I don't pay attention to gotcha filth, so I wouldn't know, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're an old man.
Never
I
do it.
forgot.
Oh
Lucky
yeah,
you.
I'm an old man who looks at those things and thinks, oh, how fucking crass. Who would be so plebeian as to have an interest in such twaddle?
What were we talking about?
I don't know, Frag was just being an angry old man, I guess. I don't know.
Who indeed?
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Quick, done. Distract him
Where
by
we
phone
at?
with another noise.
Right. Oh yeah, Symphogear's mobile game
I'm not getting
crossover with
distracted.
Kira Major. This is not the first time they've done this with something Toka related. They've had crossovers with Gamera, Godzilla, and Gridman. So
In Symphogear?
yep,
Yes.
How?
At least in this game.
the game anyway. The question is how still stands though.
Money.
Yeah, they were able to pull it off.
No, that's wow. Well, okay.
Frack is like just having like a time travel experience right now. He's just like,
Like, I want to know their in-game /series justification for
yeah,
these.
licensing for
There's
that
a
stuff
crossover.
does
There
sound
isn't
wild.
one.
Already. It really
Have
does.
you been Have you seen one of the crosswords? There isn't one. It just kind of happens.
well, yeah, they do try to explain, and I swear to God, I can tell right now.
I will-
I didn't even play the game yet. A portal.
I have
opened
the
up.
game. I would say, well, that's because I like Symphogear because it's
Like,
like,
I
Yeah, it's a good show, honestly. It's like a female Sentai thing. Sometimes, I mean, they beat up each other. So
It's yeah, kind of, but
I'll tell you how
Not
those memes are
really.
like,
I mean,
hey,
it's
you
more
want to
like
make
a-
money?
it's
Yeah,
more
I
like
want
a
to make
writer
money.
thing,
So
like
let's
a
cross over our
musical
things.
writer
Sounds
thing,
good. Let's
in
do
the
it.
sense
Yeah.
that
Scratch
they
that
just
out
happen
of
to
it.
team up
they're
with
magical girls by any other name, but they're not. They don't behave like traditional
Yeah, they
magical
behave
girls.
more
Yeah,
like
they-
writers.
I like
They
it.
don't really behave like a Sentai.
There's
Nah, they don't.
They're
thing,
closer
it's
to
fine.
Metal Heroes than I think about it. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
besides
that's
the
true.
fun.
That's true. I
Besides
like
the
it.
money aspect, I wonder what those pitch meetings
Oh.
were like.
Yeah, that's what. See, this is the stuff I want to know: is what the boardroom folks are up to. Is it's like, who had that conversation?
Good,
Who was
good,
like,
good.
all right, Shinsuke McSchmoface, you've got to talk to Hirohito McNormy Man and tell him that we need the rights to X, Y, and Z.
So, who's gonna set up the meeting with John Toei and George Toho?
It's like a show. Wait, Frag, you actually watch a show though? I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's like
It's good though. I like it. I don't know about you. I love it.
The enemies are. It's Gundam. It's Symphogear. The enemies are Ultra monsters. So
Yeah, it's musical based. That's why I'm surprised Dunn, if Dunn ends up taking interest into it, that'll make sense.
I don't watch a lot of anime, so.
Oh yeah,
But
it's a
it's
freaking
music.
singing mega show. How could Dunn not like it? I'm
John
surprised that didn't-
Toei and George
I mean, I
Toho.
probably would, but I just haven't watched it because I don't really watch a lot of anime.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's completely done.
I only did it because somebody told me it was. Somebody whose opinion I respect in these matters told me it was watchable, and I was like, "Well, I need something totally different from where I was." And I was like, "You know what? This is passable. This is."
Honestly, it wasn't bad. For me,
It was like some of the
enjoyed it.
seasons are more down than up, but they're like consistent. Also,
My favorite
Rocket
character is
Punch,
someone who's like,
Amazon
other than
Hottie
it.
from like the last season was rad. So,
I think I
Guess
stopped
I'm-
at.
I'm down with
I
that
forgot
too,
to
Joe.
continue.
As
I
long as
stopped
the
at.
action is good and it's not like
You could
too
catch up.
focused on romance. Like,
or one of the ones where it's just let's fucking murder the entire cast and make everyone suffer.
no, we're not talking about Magic and Madoka.
Yeah, those suck. I'm sorry.
And he went on to make Kamen
I
Rider
agree.
Guy.
You
You
don't
don't
by the
like
way.
Magic and Madoka.
Yeah, the
because of
Uro
Kosuke.
Butcher.
So if you like Gaim, I guess you like Madoka too.
See, the thing with Gaim though is it's literally just like best of Heisei. it's best of Heisei
That
plot
term
points
brings
and
questions.
tropes.
What do you mean best of Heisei?
Like, so it's Gaim is like Blade by way of Ryuki by
Not
way
feeling
of
old or anything. Don't worry, I'm old too.
by way of some Kuga. Like every plot point in Gaim
Don't
except
worry,
for the
Aru. Just
breakdance
remember that Frag
fruits.
is older.
But
I don't even know how
Now we
old
can
Aru
get
is
over it.
though.
Aru and Frag are like interdimensional clones. We've been through this. It was. You know how much money I had to pay to get them together in the same room for that one episode?
And I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's why I had to pay for
I was in the
everything.
chat.
I didn't get the $5, man. I couldn't get the $5.
Has it really been 10 years already? Jesus. That was not information I wanted or needed at this time.
What was the
10
other?
years since what?
It was Sympho Gear, and then there was something else. Oh god, what was it? Oh right. Speaking of Kamen Rider City Wars is ending.
Yeah.
Oh, right. All the Bandai
Bandai's taking
games
that
are
one
ending.
out to the outhouse and blowing its brains out across the outhouse wall like Old Yeller. They're just like, no more money for
Big
you.
Gear's OP.
You did it.
They're killing all the mobile games, aren't they? Like,
It sure feels that way. Budgie Cat brought up a good point, which is that it's that April 1st is the beginning of the Japanese fiscal quarter, so that is a contributor.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they have follow-ups planned. They're just like, we're ending these now because it's convenient.
Yep.
This man, Echo was just blocking everything.
No, cause like if I didn't block,
it
cause
really
I would
just
have
depends
murdered
on
me.
if how much money they were making, I guess. But
Yeah, and I have no
I
way of knowing that.
I
No.
wouldn't think you would have to make too much in order for it to be profitable. You know?
I don't know what that's one thing that I do not know is what the overheads and profit margins of these mobile gacha games are. They're everywhere,
Yeah.
so you assume they must be pretty low bar of entry. But also I know that that these like the Google Play Store and the whatever the Apple equivalent is are basically the wild west. Like there is no
Pretty much.
enforcement, law and order or anything, and so there's like a billion clones of everything, and they're all like all asset flips and rip-offs of one another, and who even knows what the original is anymore. So when you've got something that looks like an actual legitimate product,
I'm sorry.
like it just gets drowned
really
out,
do.
so I don't know how profitable they actually are.
Yeah.
GG, playing GG.
Also, what's today's date? The 31st?
It is the
Today is the
31st.
today is the last day you will ever see Power Rangers on Netflix unless Hasbro decides to cut a goddamn
Oh,
deal to bring them.
so
Really?
Yep.
yeah, we talked about that announcement like last week.
What happened was the contract for having Rangers on Netflix ran up, except Mighty Morphin. Beast Morphers because it's new, and Ninja Steel because it also was before Beast Morphers. So those were
I
the
don't
two
want to
newest.
Still, I don't care.
So that's why those three are sticking there for right now. Yeah, I can see
Provided-
a huge wave of Genshin style games for various outfits.
Provided Genshin is profitable, it certainly has
Genshin is
enough
profitable.
buzz.
Gen-
So
Genshin
it
is-
certainly has enough buzz, so I believe it.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you have to actually have people making games that have any kind of integrity whatsoever. Not that Genshin does, but that's my opinion of everything gacha. So.
Yeah, it made a lot of money back. Granted,
Yeah,
not a lot of people
I'm-
like
I'm-
it anymore, but you know, it holds.
Well, because
on.
they've realized just, once you explore the world, you're done, and the game isn't going to let you do anything.
It is a gacha. You can only do so much.
I
Yeah.
should have respected
But
that.
people also treat it like it's an MMO when it's not. Just an RPG gacha.
Wait, you're not hitting me. I want you to understand this.
And they sit down and say, hey, we're going to change the world every 6 months.
6 months ago, yeah. That is right. But as gachas go, it's alright. I
only
enjoy
allow
it
myself
for
one
a
gacha.
little bit. I don't like take it seriously. I just play it to like ease my boredom. But I like the characters, you know. So like the world is interesting.
Yes,
so that's
good
what
job.
has my interest
I
in
threw
it.
that shit in the trash.
Something happened.
Well, yeah, there's that. We'll be back in the superhero time, though. Done.
Yay! Yes.
Kira Major and
Alright. Kira
Saber.
Major,
I'm building those
the
up,
cat
so
episode.
I will eventually finish those. I'm letting it build
Oh
up.
shit!
This week was the cat episode, apparently, where Senna and Sayo become cat girls for some reason.
Because cat girls sell, dude.
Of course they do.
And Zero becomes a cat boy. Because we have to keep it moving.
Because cat people sell, dude.
I was gonna say, you get any cat people on there, they buy instantly.
I mean, I guess I should.
Yep. Kira Major, I'm gonna let build up these final few episodes. Because I just want to binge the rest of it. Not that it's not good, because Kira Major has been consistent all the way through.
Yeah, subs are unfortunately not out, so I can't comment too much. We can't comment on last week's. And last week was actually really good. It was a nice Red episode. And Red doesn't get a lot of focus.
Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of focus.
He's more helping the other guys, which is good. That's what a Red should do. Now, and the last episode was a really nice focus episode for Red. And I gotta bring up, I haven't commented on this yet, because I forgot. Episode 39, the sniper episode. Freaking Yellow is the MVR of this season, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Well, yeah, he's like the
Yes.
pseudo leader. It's just they rely on Jiro. Because Jiro,
Wait, what do you mean by NVR?
most valuable
Most
ranger.
valuable ranger.
Yep.
The best. He's the best.
He low key is like the leader. He fills the leader role, but Jiro is just he's that good of a red that even if he doesn't make the plans like a typical leader, he's just helpful. Which is why they had that one yellow
Well,
focus
he's not really
episode.
feeling like the typical Red role in that respect.
Yeah,
I don't
Which
know
is
if I
great.
put him up
It's
there
a
with
nice
like
change of
greatest
pace.
Reds of all time. but
I would.
We'll see.
He
Yep,
it
it still has a couple episodes.
has a nice change of pace.
It is a nice change of pace from the typical Red that we've gotten in the past couple. 100%, I'll give you that. But I still don't know if I put Jiro in like greatest Reds of all time. I'm definitely putting
Sure, he's not
Saitama
Yamato.
in greatest Yellows of all time.
Sure, he's not Yamato. But
No, he's not.
he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yamato is a very high bar. Anyway, that's that is Kira Major. Alright, now it's time for the annual Done Gushes About Saber for the next 20 minutes. I love Saber.
Of course he would.
I
Despite
feel
what
so
Dunn,
bad.
despite what Dunn says, alright, Dunn really loves Saber. I think Saber's
I do,
okay.
because it's awesome. Great.
We know you love Saber.
But Saber like Ghost has a mixture sense. Except Saber's more positive than Ghost is. So far.
But Ghost also happened to be one of Dunn's favorite series as well. He likes to write them.
Where the fuck did you hear that?
What?
Wait, did you like Ghost though? I remember you said you liked Ghost.
I thought Ghost was okay, but it's not my favorite.
I'm not saying it's your favorite, but I'm saying you like it too.
Damn. That's
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't think Ghost was like necessarily bad, but it's definitely not a super great show. I will give it that.
Ghost had.
Ghost has issues.
Ghost has
I will
problems.
100% say that. Saber is not having those issues. I love Saber.
For him, at least.
But yeah, he has his own writer.
Yeah, that was. You see how I get shot up already? See how I get shot up? Crazy.
For this week's, I feel so bad for Ren. Ren has just been lied to, and his best friend died, and he's just going through some shit. Man,
Echo, you gotta tell Blaze to get out of the gun.
Someone needs to give Genzan a hug. Like, seriously, dude.
Yo, Blaze, you
Get
with my
tired, bro.
Gundam, yo? Come on, Blaze, we've been through this.
But honestly, in this, not a whole lot significant happened in this episode. You get some character development for Ren. Slash and Buster are finally beginning to unravel the mystery for themselves. About damn time to do it.
Right. That reminds me of that funny thing. Like, honestly, I'm tired of the writer infighting stuff.
I mean,
Look,
No, I will agree with you on that one.
like, I get it.
I
It makes sense for this story, but at the same time, it's like sometimes they just do it to do it.
Well, yeah, because it sells more toys.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, if it makes sense, they wanted if they wanted the villain to be a rider, all the riders are swordsmen in this series. So it makes sense to have
A traitor among
like a
the group.
traitor in the guild sort of thing.
Yeah.
That storyline makes sense for this. So
That's why I
and
don't-
we're in the middle of it. I don't have too
Yeah,
much.
it's like I'm not ragging on it in this particular instance for
Yeah.
that because they do have the supporting framework for it.
Yep.
But it is easy to not have that, and they have done that in the past.
I just want. I'm glad we have the monster generals. I really am, because what was the
That
last?
is good. I do like the Megiddo faction. I like the Megiddo. They're great. I like them.
Yep.
They're a nice villain faction. Now we have. It's just like we have this secret. Everyone's focusing on the Sword of Logos villain because that's what's causing all the drama and whatnot. But the Megiddo are still there and they're still doing stuff. They haven't
Yeah.
gone away at all, which I really like that. They're still our main problem right now.
And the trader's working with them, so it's
Well, we don't even know that. I mean,
It has to.
because Storius didn't know.
they
Storius
have
didn't
to-
know that Sophia was kidnapped, so and that's kind of how Buster and Slash are piecing the mystery together. Hey, the Megiddo didn't know anything about this, so it couldn't have been them, right?
That's what they want.
Just like- Buster even said, Buster was like, it's not the most reliable source, but it's all we got. So, I've been really liking the. It hasn't gone. It's only gone on. If the writer infighting goes on the rest of the series, I'll have an issue. But so far, it's only been 4 episodes. 4 episodes. And it looks like Slash is at least starting to come back over. So I'm really hoping that it's just going to be a domino effect after that. Of everyone being like, yeah, someone's up with the Sword Logos. You got it. So. We also did get a name off of the big bad, Master Logos, which I guess is to be expected.
We'll see how it
But yeah,
goes.
next episode we're getting Psycho X Swordsman, Psycho's new form, or it's probably his primary form, I guess. I'm super hyped for it because it looks really cool. Of the 2 forms that we're getting this month, I prefer this one.
I got
Wait, what? Oh,
destroyed.
But yeah, Saber's great. If you haven't watched Saber, go watch Saber. Right now. Do it.
Yeah, so
Do
long
it.
as you play the Saber Rider theme song in your head.
Da, 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 da.
He's
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
the
no,
ending
the other
theme.
one. I'm definitely not. I'm talking about the Saber Riders, the localized version of
I'm aware.
Juseishi Bismarck. So showing my age a little bit here.
Remember, you're a Showa, dude.
Greg is a shower. He's a shower man.
wait, there's another Saber show? Really?
Saber
The
Rider,
Star
you said?
Sheriffs.
Saber Rider and the
Oh,
Star
my
Sheriff.
Aru-
Thank you, Google.
Yo, Aru with
What
the
is this?
1,000 bits. Aru, thank you very much, bro. 1,000 bits. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sounds like a black pill again.
So,
The show is based on Star Musketeer
Black,
Bismarck,
Susan pill, you know?
Japanese anime series.
You see,
It was-
the best part is that the theme for Bismarck, the theme for the Saber Riders is pretty dope. The entire soundtrack
Oh, you about to be a
for
frog
Bismarck
detective?
is 10 out of 10.
oh man. All right, Aru. Yo, thanks for stopping
so
by.
good.
Thanks for the bits, my guy. We'll catch you. And
Frog
I think
Frog
you're getting ready to
Detective? What
stream
are you
too.
doing?
He's getting ready to stream, so
Yeah, but Frog Detective? What game is it? What game?
oh, we'll find out.
That's
Alright.
Greg, that's crazy. You'll be literally
Frog
shocked.
Detective.
Just know. All right, enjoy yourself, Aru. We'll stop by later on after our stream.
Hey, Frank, I have to
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
you this. Do you know
Do
this
you?
show? It's about a robot cat, and it's not Doraemon.
And it's
always
not
wear-
Samurai Pizza Cats.
It's not
Oh,
that
yeah.
too, but almost as fun because it's like a crazy cat who hold a chain gun that shoot everyone who piss it off. And okay, so an idiot who wanted to conquer the world decided to
God,
change a
the
cat into a
speed.
robot, but that cat don't listen to his order and instead just wreck his plan all the time. It looked like a black cat, and
time
it had like a
frame.
metal skin. It's called Cyber Kuro-chan, I remember.
Time frame. When was it made?
Time. It definitely. Fuck. When is Cyber Kuro-chan made? Give me a moment here. I need to.
'Cause this doesn't sound familiar. I know I've
So
never
what?
heard
So
of it.
what Blaze thinks of that?
1998.
Oh, okay.
You never seen it?
Yeah.
Oh
No.
So Dun, did you see the
I
latest
didn't
episode
know.
of WandaVision?
I
you
did.
see it? I'm glad they did it. They finally did it. I want to know
Yes,
where it goes
the
from here.
exposition.
They did. They answered all the questions I had with the first 3 episodes. So like,
What?
there we go.
We'll see what happens. I'm hyped. I'm pretty hyped for that.
You know what's funny?
It's
It's
been a while
like
since we've gotten anything from that.
it's like everyone who's never seen a superhero show before is like, dude, just throw it all out there so I can binge watch it. Nah, you're gonna wait week to week like everyone else. Like, my goodness. Y'all never seen a superhero show before.
Okay, like if we're just going to talk about WandaVision right now,
For a
the
little bit.
part where we see like dead Vision for a second, that freaked me the fuck out because I wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vision's still dead. So, Frank, I'm gonna ask because I don't know if you know or not. But are you aware of the X-Men comic where Jean essentially takes over a town so she can live out a happy life? And it doesn't work out.
X-Men comic?
Yeah, it was an X-Men comic about Jean.
Not specifically, but it sounds like something that they would do.
Yeah. Between that and
Pre or post Phoenix, I guess. I'm assuming post.
yeah,
I just murdered my own past self. I think I just did something stupid.
you did. But yeah, like between that book, House of M, and I don't no, not necessarily the Vision book, but between those two, that's WandaVision the whole.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
They're definitely setting
Well-
up like this is all Wanda. Wanda's doing. Wanda
Yeah.
is doing.
That's
all this.
that's about
Fires.
right because Wanda's a reality warper. So
yeah, she
That's-
is. She's busted.
that was I wouldn't say it's a given, but it's like almost taken as assumed. Because
Right.
unless it's all happening in Vision's head and it's a simulation, which is
Nah,
not
it's-
No,
this
this
There's a lot
episode
of
no,
4.
they-
if they've confirmed that it's not, then it is what it is.
All right, so,
Wait, but is
so
she-
let me put the spoiler warning out because we kind of didn't do that. Spoilers for WandaVision, but episode 4 does all the answers, sort of. It gives us all the answers that we had, but we still have more questions. Like, why is Wanda
So-
like this?
Oh, here we go.
Um,
So basically, there's
why
like
is
a
it a
bubble
sitcom?
around a town.
Yep.
Anything that goes into the bubble becomes part of the sitcom. That's how it is right now.
So it's Pleasantville.
Yeah.
They're like,
I mean,
why
was she
is it a
that powerful? I
sitcom?
know she's powerful in the comic, but was she so that powerful in the movies? You know?
She's strong
She
with
didn't do
telekinesis.
shit in the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't really get
she
a big
really didn't do
opportunity to shine in
anything.
the movie.
They never gave her
is
the
terrible.
opportunity.
Frank, I sent you a picture. See if you recognize.
Although Feige did say if Thanos didn't do what he did, he would have died right there to Wanda. And,
Well, that's
and,
fine.
He worked on it. So.
Yeah, but it's the MCU. And
Yeah, but you know, you gotta show, not just tell.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I said hear the words. Right? If Thanos didn't mess with the stone at that moment, Wanda was gonna fuck him up because. No, that was the funniest part though. It was just like, you took everything from me. I don't know who you are. Like, yo, come on now. Best villain lines. Next to Rod Julia's M. Bison, where for me, it was but a Tuesday. Roger.
God damn it.
That man was way too good for that film. We all knew that,
This
but
is true.
it
True
has
facts.
to be stated.
He made that movie, to be quite honest.
He really did. I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme is like eye candy is fine and dandy, but it's like it's
that-
Raul Julia, man. What is he even doing here?
Right?
How did you get this man? This man's a Shakespearean actor. What the fuck?
Yo, I'm so tired of Quan Chi full saber.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I'm about to bring out the business and like make that a non-problem.
It's just because he's like.
Wait, being a dream? Nope, there it goes.
The dream is dead.
So moving back to WandaVision, real quick. Yo, you think we'll get Photon? Then? Monica Rambeau.
Not this series.
Not this.
Not this series.
I want to know how it's going to connect to Doctor
They
Strange.
set up Monica. They set up that last episode is basically setting up Monica as super important going forward.
Yep.
But I don't think we're not getting Photon this series or whatever they want to call her.
Lord, Quan Chi, like whatever I want to do something.
No.
She's not getting her powers anytime soon, unfortunately.
Who's Quanti again?
Talk about
The
the
Gundam.
talk about the Gundam I'm
Double O,
using.
double O.
Oh, no. The other, like, she not getting her power. Who?
Monica Rambeau
Yeah.
from WandaVision. She's one of the Captain. She becomes Captain Marvel for a little bit, and then she gets Photon, and then I think she's just Monica now.
Yeah, at the moment, she is currently Monica.
No,
Thank you for
Alright,
asking
let's-
that question, Blaze, because I had no idea.
Ah, okay.
And I did not want to sound completely out of the loop like I am, but I was like, I don't know who this
You
person
could have.
is.
You could have asked. You could have asked.
I could have, but I wasn't gonna.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cat. You don't know who she is either. Okay.
What? Well, yeah, I don't know who that cat is.
Oh, okay. So you don't know who
anyway,
that is.
anyway.
You don't know. I thought
But
you
we're
would know
talking-
like everything that like in the 90s, especially
No.
with the robot.
It's a cat.
So
it's a cat. Yes, Echo.
There are a lot.
Wait,
of
we talking about the same cat or
properties.
not? I'm talking about the cat I show you on Discord.
Yes.
He does
Oh,
not know
okay.
what that cat is.
Oh, we
Okay, cool,
established-
got it.
I thought that.
We did, but Blaze doesn't have ears, so
What?
I'm pretty sure Blaze doesn't
Oh,
have
sorry,
ears.
dad joke. Dad joke. Warning.
So yeah, episode. I want to see where it's going because apparently you saw both trailers, right? Now?
I think so. Yeah.
Wanda and Vision will come head to head. They will fight. That's gonna happen. I don't know for what. I don't know how long.
That's
But
gonna
they
be
will.
one-sided.
They will fight.
They'll fight something.
They'll fight. No, they're gonna fight each other first. Cause it's like Wanda, don't do this. She's like, alright, Vision, you fucking up the reality. I gotta kill you. Make you my slave.
I'm still thinking that AIM is somehow involved in this. because
A lot of
fucking
people are
hexagons, man.
saying Mephisto because of Wanda's twins. Which was,
Yeah, I put more of my bets on AIM because we see the hexagons. Fucking hexagons. I mean, hexagons are the bestagons,
Go
but
on, Ames.
aim advanced
still
game
hexagons.
mechanics.
Yeah, they're like fancy mercenary hitmen
Don't they work?
bodyguard people for hire things.
Don't they work,
They work
under
from Modoc.
Pfizer?
No, they're a different
I feel
group.
like a part of them, like, maybe a part of like one comic series they were. But then, like, they changed
Possibly.
it, man.
Possibly they're not exactly the biggest villain group out there, so
Yeah, or even.
they are.
God knows there's enough of them though.
I wouldn't mind Mephisto though, because they like. I wouldn't mind Mephisto.
Satan or AIM.
Mephisto.
Yeah, Mephisto, aka Satan. Honestly, I'm not buying the Mephisto theory right now, but I could be proving wrong.
It's mainly because of her kids. She had twins, right? In this book, was it House of M? I'm not sure it was House of M. House of M. I think it was before that.
I mean, they might have been there too, but
Yeah. Nah, but the witch character who was in the Fantastic Four for a little bit, Agnes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Agatha.
Yeah.
Agatha Harkness.
Yeah, she's in there. But
well, a character named Agnes is.
it's pretty much. But anyway, parts of Mephisto's like soul or whatever.
Frank, I'm
like,
gonna take on Clank.
part of these kids because
Hellspawn babies. Yep.
Yep. And that's why I believe Mephisto. They might pull that off, only because in some way, somehow, some shape or form, it has to connect to Doctor Strange. We now know the time frame of WandaVision too. It's like a few weeks after Endgame.
The blip.
Yep.
Yep.
A few weeks after Endgame. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. They have my
Yeah,
interest
there's a
now.
lot we don't know, honestly. This just confirmed everything we basically knew already. Let's be real here.
Or it just answers questions that you kind of did have.
Yeah.
Either way. You have my interest on WandaVision. Let's see if you can keep it. It's like 4 or 5 more episodes left, so we'll see.
4. It's an 8-episode series.
Oh, okay.
There are 4 left.
Yeah, I thought it was 9 episodes. Alright, my bad. Freaking Rex is destroying me.
you got some hits in because I was too dumb to dodge.
Yeah, we lost that echo.
Yeah. We tried.
Oh, there he goes. Got shot.
Alright, moving right along now
Yes?
to this discussion kind of came up because of Frag's little funny meme thing about redemption arcs.
Oh god.
Oh, redemption arcs again.
Yeah.
Alright, look, Bowser's. It could have been better.
Well, I wasn't talking about Bowser. I was just meant in general.
Well, that was
okay.
the
Well,
meme
that's what
was
he's
about,
that's what he's
so.
That's what
referring
he's talking
to.
to. He's referring. Bowser.
The meme was specifically about, like, Bowser, so.
Alright, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, it was rushed. I mean, they didn't, like, absolutely absolve him. They
Which
just,
was good.
it's more like they just made him do a big old face turn or whatever.
Which
And
is
just be like,
unfortunately
oh, I'm a good guy
akin
now.
to absolution.
But the characters all say, like, yeah, we're not forgiving you for this shit.
Which is honestly, this is one of the things I did like about Zero One.
They say that they're not forgiving him for this shit and all that. But unfortunately, he doesn't really do a whole lot to, like, redeem himself. You know? I mean, yeah, he's on the good guys team now, but he doesn't really do much once he's there. He doesn't, like, sacrifice himself, or he doesn't beat the final bad guy or anything like that, or even contribute, really. So, yeah. Sorry, Bowser. Wish you would have done well.
Thank you. I was getting my ass kicked.
A part of me wants to say the version of Zero One that we never got, the version of Zero One that would have happened if we didn't have, like, a virus pandemic going around, that version might have done it better, but I can't be sure about that because we'll never see that version. I'm sorry.
Well, we kind of already did get a better version of Bowser. It was Dan Kuroto.
It was.
Dan was never
Like,
really...
Segue to Dan Kuroto.
It's
He
like
never got a
wanted.
redemption arc, though. He just,
No, correct, and that's what makes Dan Kuroto
Yeah.
actually fairly elegant, because he doesn't get a redemption arc. He's merely contained. Like he's always a potential problem, but
Yeah,
they're just like, well, we're
He's
keeping
a
him
lesser
from
evil.
doing more.
harm than
We're
good.
keeping him from doing more harm, basically.
Yeah, he kind of just joins because it's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend thing, and that's kind of that's like just how he joins, and then they're able to like keep him in check because he's part Bugster.
Yeah,
like, hey,
exactly.
We're just gonna lock you in this thing.
That is one of the few things I will give Xaid a whole lot of credit for, is not pussing out on that and being like, nah, he's still legitimately the bad guy, but he's just not a relevant one. And he'll even acknowledge that, but they're still like, well, he could be a relevant bad guy if for some reason there was a reason for him to exist and be problematic, and we'll take our eyes off him for any amount of time.
But even as a not pseudo bad guy, he still does a lot to like help out the team and whatnot. He creates the Mutekis and a vaccine with Kiria. He like still does a bunch of stuff. He's not just like sitting on the sidelines the whole time.
Someone would have done that. It didn't necessarily have to be him. That would have happened anyway because Bandai. It happens to make a lot of sense that he would.
Okay, I'll give you
Whereas
that.
I still don't think that Laser made any sense for his role towards the end, where it's like, oh, I'm back now.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah, Laser feel a bit of a cop out.
Like him coming back
really,
was just
Cronus
like, come
had no
on
reason
now.
to bring back Laser specifically.
It made no sense.
Back in the Heisei era, the 2000s,
I will
he'd
give
be
that,
dead.
but I also love Laser, so I can't hate him.
I like Laser too, but it's just like
There's a lot.
I remember
like
sitting there and being like,
God.
just blinking, being like, okay, this happened, I guess. I didn't see that coming. Now, why? Yeah, I felt it took away from the dramatic impact of his death. You know, dying on Christmas and all that.
Yeah.
I felt like enough time had passed, but that's a personal opinion.
Oh my god.
That's completely subjective. But yeah.
But yeah, Thouser is like, they really wanted to do Dan Kuroto again, but did not know what made Dan Kuroto work. They even tried to make him a funny man.
01 and X8 and 01 have the same head writer. And
exactly. It's clear that it was lightning in a bottle and they didn't know what they had.
Saber and friggin' Ghost got the same head writer. Look how that is.
Look, if you tell me at the end of the series that X8, that it was actually X8 and Saber had the same writer, I would believe you. So we'll just have to see it.
It can still work out. Saber can still work out.
What do you mean could still work out? It's doing great.
Mixed reception aside.
Nice.
All right. Enough of that. So more of redemption arcs, because I get the feeling that we can all agree redemption arcs where the character has to actually put in this work for redemption is a lot better than, hey guys, here's a Dragon Ball, can I be on your team now? Heck yeah, come on, high five, slap it up, dap it up, go to the barbecue, we good. You know what I mean?
Redemption arc, huh?
That was.
I mean, that's true.
I don't think that actually happened. I was just saying that. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Yamcha did that. That seems like a Yamcha thing to do. Where they were just like, oh, yeah, I had this shiny rock, and they're like, oh, okay, Yamcha, you can hang with us now.
You know, one of the weirdest redemption arc for me, in my opinion, is another Agiso, because he's like, I cold-blood murder all these people, but now I'm suddenly good guy now.
Yeah, because there's no redemption arc. That's the problem. He's just like, he's a good guy now, because if he's not with the team, he's gonna get murdered by angels.
Wait, they're not angel, man. Okay,
they're angels.
Get murdered anyways? Or it's been a while since I've watched Agito.
Pretty sure he did, but still.
No. Yeah.
Like... Like that was the whole thing. It's like, oh, he's one of these people with Agito potential. So Lucifer / God is like, nah, not having it. You're dead.
And you know he died like before 2009 because he did not rise back from the dead because, like, you know, 2 episodes passed. The guy's dead.
Yeah, he stayed dead.
back in, he was
also
back
died really
in
late in the
CO.
game.
Yeah, he did. It was like right at the end, I thought. Or was he with the gang right at the very end?
No, he wasn't. The
No,
final
he's thinking
fight,
of
it was
X8.
just
失望させない
Agito,
But
Gills,
briefly-
and G-Free.
So
Here,
that
I'm-
one thing Gio didn't screw up at least.
This, no, yeah, the other Agito is a whole different another Agito.
That's, yeah, it's all universe thing.
Another Agito did appear in the X8 thing, the Go Ranger thing, or Go Rider.
Yeah, and he go back to being dead. I have a question about
Well,
that.
they
Well, he was a
Yeah,
doctor, so I
enough.
guess that makes some sense.
I have a question about that crossover, but you know what? I have more like freaking like
Fair
play
enough,
scenes
Blaze.
and stuff, so I'm like, fine. Haha! Shit.
Let me see, when did you die?
戦い次第で
He was only in 11 episodes.
Yeah, his tenure was short-lived, and all we really knew about him is that he was a
guy who wanted to be a
sociopathic
hero.
narcissist.
Episodes 35 to 43. So he died like 7 episodes before the end? Something like that.
受けなさい沈め捕獲しますこの当てる牽制援護お願いします使い方は分かっています浮かせよ
Zong, I don't want to kill myself at a young age, but you're making this happen.
You're not that young?
Right, right. Cause Zong is playing as me
Yeah,
like
Oh,
20 years
okay.
previously or something.
All right, we established that you cloned yourself.
Shit!
Okay.
God damn it! Everybody's finding out about that. I thought I paid my goons better.
no.
Fudge this! I cannot use butterfly wing. I'm sorry,
Why
Frank.
you-
I know
Well, you
you
had like 10 health, and my team won. So I don't know why you're trying to apologize to me. Apologize to Kazan. You're the one.
No, I'm saying like
he's
this
the one
Gundam
you let
is
down.
not living up to. I'm not
Yeah.
using it right or something, but Tane is not really showing me why it's like. It was broken.
I just realized
Well, that's
Frag, your
because
Gundam
it's
has
not-
a music note on it.
Yeah, it's the Sazabi. Char's a goofball. Okay, he's a weird boy.
You drove a media down to everybody's head. What do you mean he's a goofball?
He's a goofball because before that he said, "Call me Quattro Vagina," spelled exactly like it sounds with an I, and put on sunglasses and was like, "Yeah, I was kind of a." I should be a prisoner of war, but I'm gonna wear sunglasses and it's okay.
Also, I have to ask,
It's
do
dumb.
Gundam,
Somebody please fight this Quan Ti. It is not me.
do someone have like, do Gundam like franchise have like a same person who make the name for every Western character or something like that?
What?
I mean,
No.
why is it always so? Okay, I'm just gonna say this. What is it again? Baptisms, Hallelujah. Need I say more? What the hell was that name? Sorry,
Wait,
just gonna,
Hallelujah?
yeah, Baptism, Hallelujah. I can be wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure that's what his name is. That was it.
That is like the most overplayed song right after like half of American Pie. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
If you're ever at a karaoke bar and somebody says, "I'm gonna do American Pie," you talk them down from the ledge. That is 7 to 10 minutes of your life you will never get back because they don't think
it is
they
like
don't
a
think
10-minute
it's
song. Yeah.
they don't think it's that long. Nobody remembers that song is that long. I never do, especially if I'm in
I
a
have the
karaoke
entire
bar.
song memorized. I know that song is that
It is
long.
it is
I can do all
unconscionably
of
long.
American Pie right now if you wanted.
Please don't.
Sure.
It should
I never
not
hear
be. It should not be in karaoke bars. Is my point. It just should not be allowed.
I never heard.
Never
will
gonna
give you
pick you
that.
up. Fine.
Never gonna give
Small town girl. Fine. American Pie. Please don't. It's overly ambitious. You can't pull it off unless you're done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just establish that you could. It's fine. But if you're at a karaoke bar, not you specifically, but in general, and you thought it would be a good idea to do American Pie, you're ruining everyone else's day by hogging the karaoke machine.
Alright, come on.
They don't
dude.
want to be singing it.
It's a
It's
really
a good
long
song. Don't get me wrong. It's a great song. Not for a karaoke.
Behind this American Pie, drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee's dry.
Why not the Star Wars
Good old
version?
boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing the secret, where did I die?
So anybody else remember when Weird Al Yankovic a couple years back got like the best album of the year?
No.
How
Yankovic
utterly
was good.
bereft of anything, any merit whatsoever does popular music have to be if Weird Al Yankovic is like Artist of the Year and getting Grammys?
Dude, Weird Al
I don't know.
Like, I
Yankovic's
love,
goated,
don't get me
though.
wrong, love Weird Al. Weird Al's great, and he earned it. But that means the competition is dreck.
Yeah,
Because that man is
I
a
would
satirist, and you don't give awards to satirists. I'm saying you should give awards to satirists, but they don't. Not musical satirists. That doesn't happen.
Blaze, get out the tournament. Just put your keys down, get out the tournament, and get in the middle.
Fine.
So, Blaze, when you shoot the beam rifle shot, if you keep tapping square after that, you'll shoot more beam rifle shot.
Really?
Yes, really.
Damn.
I'm not sure if Echo knows that.
I'm aware.
Oh, he's aware.
I just get beat up all the time, so it's fine.
I didn't know Tane can do that. I thought it's only throw the chain
So-
ball thing.
Nope.
So
He has a zillion tools, but you have to know where they are and how to use them. And that's like 90% of the difficulty in this game. Picking up a new suit is learning how many things it's
I'm
got, which
honestly
is a lot.
surprised y'all was able to like win that. To be quite honest, 'cause you got turned into just a head, so I was confused as well. And then I saw Blaze died.
Don't get shots.
I'm gonna need my friggin' boomerang to come back. Thanks.
It did. But it-
Should have been paying attention. So anyway,
Yes?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Redemption.
You wanted
Arcs.
to talk redemption arcs.
Ah, yes, redemption.
Redemption.
What's another character you got a redemption arc properly?
I'm sure one will.
Zuko. Avatar. Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah,
Completely
yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah,
Zuko.
yeah.
That's.
Give the young boy a respect. Young Zuko.
Zuko's great.
He wasn't at first. Remember when he had that ugly little ponytail on the back of his head?
Hey, my boy though.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is, hey, hear me out.
I'm trying so hard right now to take care of this Quan Ti.
God damn it. These arms are floating ass head.
He was just a floating head.
I don't know how you survived that long, Kazan, but I am
He
so
was
happy.
in the air. So every
In the air,
shot was
like,
this. He was floating.
Dude, it should not have given me the score it did, because that man did all the heavy lifting. Staying alive as the head is impossible. I have such a hard time with it.
Nah, he did it. Kazan did it.
I had one, I'm sure. I just have to think of it.
Echo, you gonna let Blaze take all your guns.
Blaze keeps taking my Gundams and I gotta like steam clean them. I'm like, they get shined with the blue light and there's all this terrible residue and I'm like, Blaze,
Please
why?
don't say that. Please don't say that.
Well, he
Don't.
lets his brother have like his turn in the Gundam and it makes me mad.
You that salty?
Who?
Blaze.
Who's salty?
He's gunning me first.
No, you're obviously what he considers to be the priority target.
Saber right there in the starship.
Nice, he stopped him. No.
Yay, February 15th, Static Shock.
Oh yeah, February. So that's Kaikatsu Zubat month.
Yes, sir.
So we need to make that a priority. We have to watch that as a group or something.
Oh, so you
that
want-
needs to be everybody's assignment.
Dude, I was watching. I remember Turkey Shots on TV was playing that joint. I
Yeah,
was
because they've
watching
got
that
like
joint.
an episode.
They had one.
No.
That's TV
I,
Nihon, bro.
I am #1 murder chef in the world.
Yeah.
Not
So,
this guy.
I mean, I watch
Real
it.
story.
I'm gonna do everything I can to live.
Oh, apparently there
I'm
was more
sorry,
spoilers for
Kuzan.
Godzilla v Kong.
What?
There was
What?
more. Apparently there was more
More what?
spoilers.
What?
For, like, the
Oh,
plot.
such
Spoilers.
as what plot?
It's
So-
Godzilla versus Kong. There's not a lot to spoil.
Oh, we already
Let them fight. The movie.
Yes. I'm not gonna take these as actual spoilers or like the rumor mill. And I'm not
All right,
really
just say
happy.
it.
I'm not really happy about it.
About
So-
what? Say it.
I'm getting there.
You're drawing it out.
Yeah.
Are people still saying that Destroy is going to somehow be involved? 'Cause
Destroy
I
it?
thought-
No. No, it's
Good.
Mecha G.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, you know that, but there's a dedicated core of people who honestly believe that because they, quote, used the Oxygen Destroyer in the previous movie, unquote, there's a good chance that Destroyer would come back as a villain in some form. And
It's
I'm
too
just
early
like,
for that.
no.
It's too early for that.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
what
that
is the
death
rumor?
ray did like 300 something damage? I don't like that.
Fonzie's pissing me off.
You ain't doing nothing.
So, yeah. Spoiler alert ahead. Swear God's gonna be fine.
If any of it's accurate.
Apparently, they're gonna do the whole. They're gonna do the team up, but it's actually gonna be Godzilla and Kong fighting it out. So where Big G has the advantage, and then Mecha G shows up. Like, nah.
All right.
But
Yeah.
that's stupid.
So it's gonna be G, a tired out Big G versus Mecha G. That's how it's gonna be, and then the friggin' just when Godzilla's on the ropes, Kong like, nah, I'm up. Bink.
That's trash. That is trash.
I don't.
And therefore I believe it
It's
implicitly.
Yeah, so generic.
It's trash, so it's gotta be true. Like,
I don't-
I don't want to sound that pessimistic.
I'm gonna
but
hold
that's
my
just
breath
like,
on that. I'm gonna hold my breath on that.
That's a long way to hold your breath, isn't it? Not out till May.
Also, apparently they use the
Yeah, I
Ghidorah
got delayed
head
again.
for it. That's why Mecha G is going on a rampage. As soon as it sees Godzilla, it's like, nah, I gotta kill him.
So, like Mechagodzilla 3 then.
Yeah. Apparently, the only reason why
This
Godzilla's
time with the
acting
giant ape. Kong.
apparently, the only reason why Godzilla's acting up because it senses that the Ghidorah's head is still around, and it's like, I gotta make sure it's dead, because it is a threat to me being the alpha. So that's why he's just destroying a bunch of bases, and they're like, "Yo, Godzilla acting up. What's going on?"
Well, if you can sense it, shouldn't you be able to sense where it is?
Thank you. You saved
But
my life.
they keep moving it around? Question mark? I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm not
they
I'm
keep-
not gonna come up with cheap justifications.
No,
for
that's
their
that's
shoddy
literally
writing.
it. They keep moving it around.
Of course they do.
All right.
Of
Fine.
course they do.
Fine, Godzilla versus Kong. Fine.
I'm not.
I'm like,
It's too early to get upset and mad over it, but
Yeah,
I'm just
like 70% believing, but like same time, like, I don't think they do the actual whole. Yeah, we have mutual respect for each other because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We're gonna walk away happy. Nah, I don't believe that for a fact.
Mostly I just don't want it to be a Kong movie. Like, that sounds rude or mean, but
No, I'm with that. I don't want it to
Like-
be a Kong movie either. The only reason they
I
brought
mean,
him
Godzilla
around.
has top billing, so
Well, yeah, but they could literally have most of the focus on Kong. You guys really just rarely there.
Because he's quote he's the American monster, so it's just like
Good lord, Fonzie.
yeah. Well, I'm getting bibbity bobbity blapped by this friggin' death scythe.
Ah, freaking destroyed. Like I can barely get a hit on it because he's like, nah. Dude.
Yeah, the first trailer was very Kong focused.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they pretty much gave away the whole movie with that anyway.
Hope they do like the international trailer, whatever, more Godzilla focused, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm not.
Then again, I guess it's like it's easier to make Kong sympathetic because he's an ape. You know?
It's easier to make him sympathetic because he has a thing for women.
He got shot down by a jet in the
blonde women, I should say.
He didn't get shot down by a jet. He got shot down by freaking biplanes, dude.
How did they beat Godzilla, for God's sake?
They didn't.
Because
they
was
beat
the
King
50s.
Kong.
I think he was referring to how would Kong beat Godzilla.
How would... Okay, Blaze, you need to pick a question and stick to it.
Really?
Like, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the same King Kong that got shot down by the biplane the same one?
No, it's the Skull Island one.
Basically, this man went through like the hyperbolic time chamber,
which was in Vietnam.
Blaze, just leave your mic on, for the love of God.
Yeah, it would make everyone a lot less miserable, Blaze.
Yeah, no one cares about whatever your brother is doing.
Yeah, like we know your brother's a friggin' dink. That's not news to us.
Just leave it on, so you don't have to turn it on every single time.
Which just blows our eardrums out and is ruining the spectators.
Yes. Sorry, spectators.
Spectators, why would you put up with this? Fire him. I don't know what
the audience can't fire the actors? What?
They absolutely can. It's called the stock market.
He's not wrong.
Alright.
They have to become producers first, though, and that means finding a terrible script. So, the producers, by the way, is basically about short selling. So they're trying to bank.
I mean, that's not wrong.
It's wrong, but it's sort of right. Like,
yeah.
It's
I like how me and Kazal are really about to clash at each other and friggin' Plank kills Blue. Yo, that end shot, yo. You was swinging at me with the siphon, I was running at you with the darkness finger. You was like, ah. That was a cool clash, man.
I mean, I guess that falls into news. GameStop's a thing.
let's really not go there.
Yeah, well, I don't care about the stocks.
Not today.
All right, fine.
It is a situation.
Think it's funny is all.
It is a funny situation. Especially funny because, it's all fun and games until the pros start doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've benefited more from that, but not deliberately. Like, I got some stocks in a few things that were, apparently, historically sold. And people have been buying out these stocks, and so like I had stuff raise like 30%, and I didn't make much out of this. It's like I didn't put a lot in, and it's like, oh yeah, here's a 30% increase in this one random food company, where I'm like, I'm diversifying my portfolio, whatever. I got it a couple of weeks ago, no big deal. And now it's like, oh, it's up 30%. I'm like, oh, hit the button, let's get out. And I'm like, thanks, guys. I don't know why this is. I was really worried, but now less so. It's dumb. It's really dumb. But it's technically things you can do. So it's basically the algorithms versus the pros, and it's pretty funny as a result. The pros will not win. They never do.
Echo, who the crap were you?
Master
That green
Asia.
tornado thing.
I was Master Asia, and I did the little tornado. Then Domo showed up. Said, I got you. So they did that in my season.
God bless you.
Gesundheit.
Sorry.
It is what it is.
You're not Blaze, you have nothing to apologize for.
At least you guys aren't all in the same room. Something bad. Well, then again, in some states we wouldn't be able to.
What?
Fucking virus. God. Oh god.
I can't do anything. It's like every time Clank picks a gun, he picks a gun and it's like low-key annoying, bro. Like,
Maybe that's just Clank. Maybe it's not the Gundam. Maybe it's just Clank. Maybe Clank is just low-key annoying. Huh? Consider that. It's not the Gundam's fault. Maybe it's just Clank's fault.
No, maybe you're right. Maybe Clank is low-key annoying.
Exactly insane.
Good job, Doug.
I think what he means is that Clank is that good with a Gundam. Maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure anybody can be that good with a Quanti. Quanti is obnoxious. It's like me playing the Barbie, the Lupus Rex. It's like, I'm not doing anything
Hey, don't
particularly
get me
challenging.
wrong, dude. Like, nah, Clank, it's cool that you're picking Gundams you have fun with. But, like, the Gundams you have fun with are, like, really annoying.
Well, yeah, because they give him the opportunity to do things, as opposed to the other ones that are just like, nah, you have to actually work to be
He
good.
really just dodged me, and I'm upset. He really dodged my ult by going intangible.
Yeah, that's just pretty
Like,
infuriating.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm mad at your Gundam.
And I got for 50
No, you should be mad at him.
I'm not mad at him. He's just playing the Gundam. It's just the Gundam's just, you know? Like, that's all it is.
Alright, let's do it. I don't know how to use this thing, Echo, so my apologies in advance.
Bro, it's okay. I don't know how to use the button.
Press button, pray.
Nah, that's how you play Epion, bro.
I have 2 buttons firing.
Pick a god and pray? When we're making Fire Emblem references? What?
Done got it.
When did Frederick get involved? What?
Freaking Frederick was good up until like an early chapter.
Yeah. I've been playing some more Awakening.
I love Awakening, dude. Like, Awakening is one of my favorites. It helps save the franchise.
It's just not a Fire Emblem game, that's all.
You know what?
I mean, it is.
I'm gonna
Just because it's called Fire Emblem.
I'm gonna let him have. I'm gonna let him have it because
Back in my day, we didn't need waifus.
Did you not?
I mean,
you don't need to marry anyone. You don't need to.
Listen.
It's a
You
sim
act
date
like
with
you-
some Fire Emblem looking stuff tacked on.
No. That's Fates. That's Fates.
All right, I'll give Echo on that one. Yeah, Fates
That's Fire
goes
Emblem
way overboard
Fates.
with that.
And that's why I don't like Fire Emblem Fates. And then they tried to connect it to Awakening in the dumbest way possible. Just like, get out of here. 3 Houses on the other hand. Really good. Dope game. That's like where like Fire Emblem Awakening kind of split the fan base, even though Awakening brought the franchise back up to the point where we get more games. The fan base is kind of split
This is
apart
true.
because it's like, this doesn't feel like a Fire Emblem game. But the Fire Emblem is really good. It's super fun. Kind of casual. Gets a lot of new people into it, but it doesn't feel like Fire Emblem game. 3 Houses united all of them. Like all the Fire Emblem fans. Because it was that good. And they didn't do the story arc that I thought they were gonna do, where like, alright, we're gonna have the happy ending where no one freaking suffers consequences. No, they didn't do that, and I'm super happy they didn't do that.
Well, that would be an even greater betrayal. Because that's like, if there's one universal constant in Fire Emblem, it is suffering.
Yep.
It is not a happy, scrappy, fun time series at all.
Nope. Your units can die, unless you can. The mode where your units can't die. go back to camp or bleed and battered up.
You pretty much have to save scum.
It's called
save scum.
save states. Yes, save
It is
scum. There you go.
It is save scumming, and yeah, that's the Fire Emblem experience. Is shit, lost him again. That's a crit. Why?
I just remembered a bit of news.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Roger Craig Smith is no longer the voice of Sonic.
Is he not?
Oh,
No, Sega switched. Yeah, Sega switched them. They didn't say who they switched them out for, but Sega's like, nah, time to get a new one.
But he's done being Sonic. Yeah.
Unfortunately, like I hate that because Sega does that when the actor that's currently doing it is hitting their stride as the character. They've done this before with Ryan
It
Drummond.
took 10 years to hit the stride? What?
They don't like have that many main games, so like
I guess that's true.
like they did this with Ryan Drummond. They did this with Jason Griffith from 4Kids. Finally, I say from 4Kids, he finally started feeling like it was like an authentic voice. It wasn't like, oh, he's just reading lines off the script, like they were spilling in like when he was speaking.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
And they replaced it.
Then they replaced him eventually with Roger Craig Smith, who started out the same way, where it was like, oh, he's reading lines, but he's reading it in the Roger way, so like it's kind of funny. And then he just like, when Sonic Boom came around, it was like, oh, this game sucks. But the TV show was pretty good, so they had it was a lot of fourth wall breaks in that show. It really was. But that show, I guess, gave him more time to kind of find his fit for the character. And now it's gone again.
And it's gone.
Yep. Whether
I
they
am
just
sorry to hear that.
so whether they do it for brand recognition or not, we don't know. Brand consistency. And by that I mean they'll probably get the guy who voiced him in the movie to play his voice. I don't think so. A lot of people are speculating because of brand consistency. They do this a lot of the time. Because when Sonic X rolled around with the dub, eventually it was like, all right, let's just keep it the same, do the same voice. When it wasn't the same voice for real, but we'll see.
Yeah. We shall see.
Like the dude who plays him in the movie, who like voices in the movie, he's not like a bad fit. Craig, why are you flying on the ground like this?
Because I don't remember how to lift up.
You got your accent.
I don't remember how to go up in this flying machine.
I think I have to press X, but I'm like busy holding directions and mashing other buttons and praying.
Oh
Something,
my
something,
God.
something, something, Shinigami, something, something.
Dead.
Oh, what was that, you crumb bum?
Oh, very good. I got Kuzan.
Got knocked out of my rasp.
It's not your fault, Kuzan.
And
It's not your fault. It's my fault. See, score says no lies.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies.
So here's what is going to happen.
I'll also tell you
instead.
no answers.
I'm gonna catch
so.
me a Pokemon.
Which? Oh no, not
What?
again.
Oh yes.
Oh no. Well,
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Wow.
I'm
Low-key,
gonna have
the
to
new
bring a
Pokemon.
Charizard then.
low-key, the newer series aren't as bad as like I thought they would be. 'Cause at a point they were like,
Well, you're fighting Gundam, and Gundams are clearly Steel type, so yeah,
Well,
Fire
like-
type wouldn't be too bad. You're also probably going to want a fighting type in there. Fire
like
fighter.
at one point,
We've got lots of psychic types.
at one point,
Yeah,
the,
but Steel's
the
strong
anime
against
kinda
Psychic.
Oh, it is.
Psychic is
Okay.
still strong. What are you talking about? Psychic is, I would say Steel and Psychic is like very balanced,
I
but
need to look at my
that's
Pokemon
the
type.
end of what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
Saying
caught
that,
me
I-
a
I-
death sight. So yeah, like the cartoon, the Pokemon anime's kind of been like,
Oh no, it's no
There's
effect.
not
Never,
many-
it's not.
You talk about Gal.
They're just none of.
yeah, that's what I was trying
They're
to
just
lead
normal.
into. Remember
That-
how
that
like
man-
every time Ash encounters a freaking legendary, he just freaking like doesn't catch it.
Isn't
Well, the dude
from
he's
Sun and
traveling
Moon?
with, he straight up caught a legendary. Didn't even care, he just caught it. Caught a Suicune.
Without any care, he caught
just,
Suicune.
yeah, he just threw the freaking Pokeball at it. It was like, you know, catch it. Meanwhile, everybody's like, yo, Ash, how come you ain't catching it yet, bro? What's going on?
Well, he does have 2 legs.
Who?
Sun and Moon.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I
two.
was right. Psychic is only half effective against Steel.
That's the end of my streak.
So,
I guess that's why new types can never catch a break.
Frank, who are they? And did he release them like he always does?
No, he kept them. He won the championship with it.
And what Pokemon was this?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
the name.
I never finished that.
Oh,
only
Oh,
watched
the
the
team
episode.
that
It was that
Ash won the league with?
that little metal Pokemon, like I forgot what the fuck he's got.
Meltan?
Yeah, he had that.
Wah.
He had
Ash got a
one.
Meltan?
Yeah, he caught that one, and I forgot which other one it was. They
That's
were
whack.
both in Sun and Moon, and he won the whole championship with both of them.
They probably gave him that because of but like it's funny because Ash doesn't catch Richter. He just freaking lets him go. So it's like, yeah, it's a fun adventure. Plus, he got Lucario now. It's like a pseudo version. Like,
Pseudo? Isn't it?
it's not
No,
on
no.
there.
It's not legendary.
It's close to
Oh,
becoming.
Lucario. For some reason, my brain had Lugia.
No, his real
Because
pseudo-
I'm not
his
smart.
Real pseudo is Dragonite. His real pseudo is Dragonite,
Well, yeah, that too.
which he called as
Finally.
a Dragonair, right? He called that as a Dragonair. I don't remember the first episode, but I know
Possibly.
when it was a dragon. Then it evolved to a Dragonite.
Ah, shit, I'm dead.
Then I think his next one was Gengar, which I'm happy.
He still
That's
has
a-
that. He still
that's
has
a-
that legendary Pikachu.
His Pikachu type.
His Pikachu's are shiny.
The Pikachu is like level 999, and every time he goes to a new region, it gets reset. I'm like,
His
Ash,
body.
stop poking the Pikachu.
So, are you telling me that Pokemon is an isekai where the protagonist that's been isekai'd is actually Pikachu?
Don't you dare!
Shit, that's
Don't-
a revelation. I
Don't
had
you
no
dare.
idea.
Don't you dare!
A lot makes sense in hindsight now, and I'm not happy about it.
Why would you do this?
That thing's beating like Onyxes like they're nothing, and I'm like, not
not
a
right.
chance, friends.
He's not right.
Not a chance.
Pikachu has beaten types weaker than it and came out good.
Yeah, Pikachu
And I'm
has
like,
like Pikachu fought a freaking Latios, right?
yes, no, he fought Latios. Not sorry, he didn't fight Latios, he fought Latios. Then I think Pikachu, like, Hoenn, he fell in control with the red orb and was controlling Groudon. I forgot what else it was. What other did he fight?
But he ain't as cool as my boy Tyson though. Beyblade, let it rip.
We're not gonna talk about
Beyblade has such a metal soundtrack, bro. Makes no sense. I mean the OG Beyblade, not the new one.
Hey, I like Kingdom, so
You just can eat a fat one.
you can eat a fat one.
I'm really upset about how that fight turned out. It would have been fine if somebody hadn't tried to catch my friggin' Garurumon up in here. He's like, got him with a net. I'm like, I was mid combo, and I really would have preferred not to get thwacked there.
Echo didn't want to
Wait,
catch it.
wait. Catch
Yeah,
your
Goblin.
Garurumon? Catch a Digimon?
Yes. So mine is like all a woo. So it's like appropriate.
That
and
is-
I was like, let's cross the
I will
streams.
say that is the only death battle I will give it props for because everyone did the fucking answer to that.
Do we have to do death battles though? Why can't we
No.
just have battles where we
No.
like rip off fingers
Echo,
or
stop.
something?
We don't need to talk about
But
that. battle.
Pokemon
Get outta
vs.
here.
Digimon was hilarious.
It was obvious.
I don't care. I don't
fun.
care.
I
Stop
admit
it.
Let me say it on this. It was obvious. It was obvious Digimon's gonna win that.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
all
yeah.
glad they freaking did that and did bullshit Pokemon to win.
Okay, they made one smart decision out of 500. Good for them. Now we
He's-
got
Yes,
he's-
good for them.
He's just
Alright,
so.
Dante, tell me this, Dante, tell me this.
Rob
What
was
is
funny.
your most hated death battle?
You know
Rob,
his most
what-
hated is Tifa versus Yang. Come on, man.
You still not get a win yet, Dan?
Echo is correct.
Because we all know Tifa's gonna win that, but that's besides the point.
I understand.
Yeah, but it's still an entertaining fight.
I
No,
understand.
it's not.
It wasn't.
Get out of here, Blaze. I will beat you myself.
At the end, when you hear the music, it's obvious people is gonna die.
I burn
It never happened. I refuse to believe it happened. So
Blaze, I need you to not die for like the next
When you hear
foreseeable
that music,
future.
it was obvious people was gonna die. It was obvious.
Okay, Blaze, stop.
that doesn't regard.
I
You're
fulfilled the
seeing
condition you set.
what happened. That
Thank
doesn't
you.
mean
I
it
got
should have
combos.
happened. It shouldn't have.
It's because
Again,
they're owned by
again,
Rooster Teeth now. That's all.
True, but this is death battle we're talking about.
Yes, because they're owned by Rooster Teeth now.
Yeah, and they're stupid. They're idiots, and they hate Tifa.
They don't. Who would hate Tifa?
You know,
No, they do.
You see, the funny thing is,
that's a
Rooster
confirmed
Teeth.
fact.
I know you can
Rooster
complain
Teeth
about
did a
freaking
mecha
virtual
show
Lucifer
that I have
Sephiroth.
heard
I'm
is
too sure
not
about it.
actually terrible.
Are you talking about I know the name of the show because I watched it because Michael B. Jordan was in that show. He played the main character Chase. Genlock. You're talking about Genlock.
Yes, I heard it was not complete trash,
Alright.
despite all appearances. I have not seen it. I don't know.
let me. I've watched all of Genlock so far. There's a season 2 eventually coming. I don't know when they're actually gonna do it because apparently they just focus on Ruby and how shitty Ruby is. But look at all these ain't nobody pro here on Tubboat. Except Quanti, because he's Quanti. And Lupus Rex, because he's Lupus Rex. But
Mega XLR was fake.
shut up, Blaze. Talk about Genlock.
Blaze, everybody knows Megas XLR is good. Like, that's a given. Why is that even being mentioned in this discussion? We're talking about unknown nodes.
Look, Genlock, it has potential. That's all I'll say. It has a premise, a decent
How long ago was
premise.
that one season? How long ago was that?
Genlock was last year.
Last year?
Wow, you are not bad at this game.
You mean 2019 or 2020?
Okay, yeah, 2019.
Okay,
As
so 2
someone
years
who
ago.
is bad at this game.
Perfect.
Get him.
That ruined everything,
How?
I think.
No, it just stunned him. You didn't get
Yeah, but
stunned.
then I got... But I stopped and my ult got broken, and I don't know which happened.
Yeah, I don't. How did your ult get broken from us? I'm so confused.
I'm not sure, but it happened. The ult broke as soon as that happened. I did not notice the health loss, but something
It,
went
should,
on.
it shouldn't have freaking stopped.
You should have focused on the other guy, who probably shot me out of my ult. That's all I'm saying.
Look. No, he shoots you out, yo. He shoots you out. I just killed him.
Right,
Right,
calm
forget
down.
the past. Just focus on
To be
being
fair, I
Quanti,
just
man.
killed him, so that's why I switched.
All I want to do is get out a full fighting burst uber combo here. That's all I want. Where I do like 350 plus damage. That's all I'm asking.
Alright, fine.
こっちを見ていないのにこうつな今がチャンス
Okay.
Just get in and out.
I caught him, but I got shot in the process.
You caught him, but you died in the process.
So, moral victory.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
I flubbed it because I already hit you with a thing.
Excuse me, Blaze. Explain to me how that's gonna work. What? Come on, yo. It would not
Really
throw.
kicking right.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Lucas. Alright,
見違
Lucas.
いだったわ
Lucas straight bodied you.
Because he could do like 300 some damage one combo burst. It's ridiculous.
I don't even have to be in a burst to do it, which is the worst part. It's like I can do that
Well,
naked,
I
and
mean,
it
just
takes
like,
no effort.
Not like burst, transformation burst, just like one combo.
Yeah,
Just
it's
on that one
it's
combo
truly
strength.
like there's a bunch of stuff that can that can mess up my day. Like I'm lacking in certain departments, but it's
like
pretty easy to do. If I can do it, anybody can.
If he gets in the building, he gets caught by it.
So, what were we talking? Oh yeah, Genlock. Okay, yeah. Main character, like, there was, I guess there's like a war going on, enemy faction
My boy.
versus main faction, stuff like that. Main character doesn't have
Right.
a body, so to speak. So he has like
Finish, bruh.
he has like a cyber. I want to say cybernetic, but it's not really cybernetic.
So is he an
No, like-
AI?
Yeah, kind of AI like body that controls the mechs.
That's got potential.
Yeah, it has potential, but it has the Rooster Teeth-isms where it's like, I
So
don't know.
Genlock or
So they
Voltron
make really
season
stupid
1?
decisions. Okay.
Genlock. Not talking about Voltron. That is a whole new can of worms. But I don't want to open Pandora's box with Voltron. I have my feelings on Voltron. I've stated said feelings on Voltron. It sucks. Anyway.
You Ultra fans, don't come here.
No. Actual Voltron fans will probably agree with you.
I could care less about what character likes what character's into who, what character prefers.
You
to
have
be
a show
pronounced as
titled
who.
Voltron. Voltron does not appear for a season. What the fuck?
Exactly. I could care less about what character
Be
likes
gay.
what. I don't.
Be a girl disguised as a boy. Who cares? Be an alien masquerading as a human being. This is irrelevant. What matters is that you have a giant robot series. How the fuck a giant robot?
Like,
What the fuck?
you.
Let's go across the entire galaxy and split the team up so we do nothing for like a solid 2 seasons. Got it.
Let's
Got it,
make
got
Let's make Lotor, granted, the villain, right? Make him good and then abruptly turn him back to evil because I don't know
必要ない
why. What's the point of that? And why?
やっぱりファイトはいいな
DreamWorks Voltron
I don't know.
would have been good, but it was made by the people who made friggin' Avatar, and not the
Wait a
mid season
minute,
of
hold
Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm talking about later seasons of Korra, not early seasons of Korra. I mean later seasons of Korra.
That did a lot of damage, Kazan. I don't ever want to feel that again. I'm dead.
Kuzan
Man.
with the dead side.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
I
if
can
you're
grab
dead, you
your
won't have
face.
to. Because you know you'll be dead.
I
Right,
No need
so
to worry
your
about having to
entire
feel that again.
your entire continued existence then is that one last fleeting harmonic of raw, soul-destroying agony forever.
熱く燃えてくる
This is your entire perspective. Goes like it's like an event horizon around a black hole. That's your entire existence. Is that one last resounding shriek of agony? So I don't
My
like
God.
it one bit.
So anyway,
Noble
Yeah.
is here.
Oh, I better.
Genlock has
switch.
potential. I really
Really?
hope they decide to do
So
another.
so all the
season.
robots are piloted basically by an AI, not
No,
remote controlled per se.
No, they're remote controlled in the sense that they're remote controlled, but not like.
So
dudes
is
in,
there
like,
an AI or
suits.
isn't there?
One of them's an AI
Oh,
that has memories of his previous body,
okay.
and they do more with that, and the fact that the enemy also has a hand on his body, and they're using his AI to fight for him too. So it's like he's
That
fighting.
sounds surprisingly good.
Yeah, he's fighting himself at one point. and it's like-
Particularly Rooster Teeth.
Thank you.
Like that seems suspiciously. You're not having me on though, right? You're not just like
no.
saying that to be like, oh, let's have I'm dead.
No, legit.
Yeah,
You're not saying that to make me watch a series that's actually execrable. You're not pulling my chain.
No. The enemy also has his. Let me think that. The enemy has his actual body, and they're using his mind to control the mech. That's chased. That like, part of the season they're getting chased.
So they
by
have him
this-
uploaded. They have
Yeah.
a copy, a duplicate of his consciousness mind state,
Yep.
and they've loaded it onto a USB drive and plugged it into their own giant robots.
Doctor Who is in that show. By the way, he plays
Which
giant-
one?
Oh,
So-
Which one? There are many.
I'm trying to think of the one.
Timothy Dalton.
No,
Wait,
what's his name?
he's
David
not-
Tennant.
The 10th Doctor
is-
is David
He is indeed a Doctor Who actor. It's true.
Yeah, him. They have him in the show. He plays the scientist.
I looked it up.
Oh my goodness! That's like you got
I
my
like David
attention.
Tennant, so.
Yeah, Kurama Death Site is.
You got my attention, that's like you got my attention. So yeah, like it's Genlock's interesting. I don't want them to screw it up like they did Ruby. So because
Does Ruby
eventually,
ever write? I'm sorry, I'm a hater.
That destroys my whole fucking thing. It takes away from this.
Ruby's first 3 seasons were good, and then they just blew it.
I can't do that.
Well, I take it back. Second and third season was good. The first season was just like a taste of the film, and then it just turned out like but anywho.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Clank, for getting involved and throwing daggers at your ally, though. That was pretty rad. That looked pretty mean. If it makes you feel any better, it definitely reduced the amount of damage I was able to do. Thanks, damage proration. Grumble, grumble.
I'm trying to hit you, but then I
So
realized
what is this
all around.
Genlock? Oh yeah, so like the main body that they have, the enemy took it, uploaded it into their mech, and is chasing the main team multiple times. They're like, what is this bot chasing us? Why? What? And then eventually they stopped it. It took them a while to get to that point where they could actually stop it.
And so I assume the bad guy copy is like, I'm going to be the real one.
Yep.
That's
It's like I'm the real one.
That's the usual motivation. There can be only one. Yada yada yada. That's fine. It's workable. It's not totally done to death. Mostly because people tend to avoid that particular squicky question of what happens if you've got mind uploaded duplicates and there's more than one of the same place at the same time. Where do you go from here? Posthumanism. It's fun.
Yay!
So it gets to the point where the main character's like, am I even me? Like, am I the real one? Yeah, because he's confused at this point. There's also this like love
The
triangle
real one is the
thing.
friends you've made along the way.
There's also this love triangle thing, but they don't like focus on it.
Ah, the Rooster Teeth romantic subplot.
They don't focus on it. It's more like it's there, but like it doesn't do anything. It's like
Alright, and now, look, I am a sucker for a good romantic subplot, but Rooster Teeth does not make good romantic subplots.
I'm aware of this.
I think
Ruby.
you'll find that one time in Red versus Blue where the one that found the peninsula outcropping, that was a romantic subplot that went places.
So, as long as Death Scythe is like OD, and I want to continue fighting it.
I can't play against Death Scythes. Like, I have a friend who plays Death Scythe in every Gundam game that he plays, and I just cannot fight him because I never know what to do. I never know what to do.
But yeah.
So Kazong is doing the same thing to me, and it's making me feel things. I'm not accustomed to feeling real emotions, only a state of extended apathy.
Frag, if I was able to
Animal
score
shades?
Genlock at the moment, I'd probably give it
Question
like
mark?
I'd probably give it a 6.5. It's
Out
adequate.
of out of 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's adequate for now. I like when I was watching it, I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, all right, y'all got my interest. Okay. Let's see where we go from here.
Okay. Alright, Blaze.
バーサーカーシステム必要
Cause
ない
they did the sequel
You
bait
want to
for
turn over that
season
energy
2,
if you're on my team, okay?
so we'll see how that
Of course
goes.
they did.
Yep.
やっぱり
Because stories can't just end nowadays.
So I'm not gonna go for you.
It was their brand new series, man.
なかなかやるじゃん
That and they had celebrity voices on there, so you know how that works. We gotta go on their
So
schedule.
the celebrities got
Be
killed.
careful, Kazan, just be careful.
They gotta work on their schedule.
Fine.
Cause like Michael B. Jordan plays what's his name? Chase. Yeah, he plays Chase, the main
バーサー
character.
カーシステム
David Tennant was in it. He's a main character. It's potential.
やっぱりファイトはいいな
That's all I can really say.
熱く燃えてくる
I'm surprised you heard about it, Fred.
Has giant
They
robots.
promoted it really hard when it first
I have a
came
niche
out.
interest, and I may have slain Blaze.
No, I
What's
think
that pink beat?
it's-
Frag! You kidding me, man?
He's trying to
No.
gun me, but he got
Evidently,
you.
I got you. Actually, I was going for Kuzan, and he juked out of the way.
Predominantly Jukes has got that. I'm sorry.
I was having Clang on that round too, man.
You did. It's true.
Yeah.
I got
So-
popped by Kuzan hard and early.
Anything else y'all want to like discuss, or anything that comes to mind? Not Blaze, because Blaze just I don't know Blaze.
張り切っていく
He's
わ
got
よ
the weirdest things to talk about.
つい敵をやりなさい
I want to say one thing for Death Battle. Fucking Naruto versus Ichigo.
私が
I don't even
I like
remember
that
who
one.
won.
That
Honestly,
one was
it's
kind of
fun.
not fair. Honestly, my favorite one that they did was Gamer versus Godzilla. That shit was cool.
Yeah!
Who won the Naruto versus Ichigo one?
Naruto.
I know I watched it, but Naruto.
No, I think my opinion, the
Naruto,
weirdest
no.
one was, I mean, I see why they do, but it doesn't sound fair. Like Kiryu versus the, what was it called again? The Dragon Caesar, which is like, yeah, I knew.
No, we're not gonna discuss any of the Power Ranger versus battles because they're all dumb.
私がそれまでの
Aren't we like a Toku podcast?
だよ
Yeah, but they're
Done, aren't you the one who said don't talk about their death battles?
I also agree. Why are we even
I would
still
like
on
to
this
clarify,
topic?
he mean do not talk about that death battle, not
because
all
honestly, we're at the point of the podcast where we can talk about it.
Look, Blaze, that one is so bad it taints every other one. Okay.
もないんだから
Which one did you just say? I didn't hear him.
I would still like to remind you,
Again.
Virgil versus Sephiroth's a thing, and I hate that one.
Whoa, hold on though.
No,
I laughed at that. I laughed at that one. I freaking laughed at that
Sephiroth was
one.
winning that shit. What the fuck you talking
Ah,
about?
whatever, fine, it's
No,
fine.
no,
I don't
no.
mind the whole
Hey,
thing.
you know what? No,
I
the
have no
dumb-
personal attachment to that one. Sephiroth is Sephiroth.
look, the dumbest ones.
アレンジ
For some reason, they have this weird thing where they have to put the Bat family against the Spider-Man family, and it's just like, why?
Oh yeah, that
Why
one
do
never
you
gonna.
guys constantly do this? Why?
What's the one I've been looking for?
Spidey beats Batman. Apparently,
Because people want to see Marvel versus DC.
no, but it's like ever since they did the Batman vs Spider-Man one, which everyone disliked because Batman lost. I'm like, you can't beat Spider-Sense. Or you even trying?
In that way, what is Woody for putting like
Well, you
this,
can't actually beat the
every
Spider-Sense.
Spider-Man character to some anime character that they're not gonna win again? What the hell is that?
They don't do that.
Fucking Frag, Demon. That's what it is.
Venom and Carnage versus like some
Oh, well, look.
kid, and they pretty much get their ass.
Yeah, Carnage versus the girl from Elfin Lied.
When? Oh no.
And
When?
Solia,
He said she
that dude from Solia
He
versus
was in a
Venom.
new film. What the fuck you talking
Yeah.
about? Wait, if you watch the anime, you see what this girl does.
I know, but Jesus Christ, sake, come on.
It's kind of obvious.
But that's not, I'm not talking about the villains, please. I'm talking about like Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099 and
Oh, I would have been mad if Batman Beyond lost that. I would have been pissed.
なかなかやるじゃん
And freaking.
Honestly, I was.
Can we
Oh,
talk
wow.
about the absolute clutchness that is King Kazong? Can we please talk about that? Can we like spend a minute to talk about how amazing this man is? He's just like, yo, Blaze is all like, I'm gonna grab your thick ass from the back and have my way with it. And Kazong's like,
Stop.
not today,
That was a
motherfucker.
Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher was my favorite one.
Kuzong is the silent force that holds this entire thing
Fuck
together.
you! Stop shooting that giant beam, Frack.
Well, that's because Kazong is busted. We told you he's the dad right.
He is pretty much a dad right there.
That's why I want to fight his Death Fight.
Anyway, Death Battle is terrible and every fight should be discounted. There you go. Alright.
Not
What fights exist?
I mean, when I watch it, I'm not like waiting for a definite answer. I'm just like,
yeah,
okay,
I don't
someone
care
actually
about their. I
making.
don't care about their analysis.
Yeah,
I just watch the full
I just
fight.
care like, is it fun to watch or not? And it is.
Some
Even though
of them,
sometimes
boys, some.
wanky.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if
You
I
can
can't tolerate
no,
stupidity.
You can be salty at that one fight. You can be salty at
You don't
another
have to
fight.
like them if you don't want to like them. I'm not saying you have to.
Well, hands down, nothing was Miles versus Static Shock. Come on, my boy said that.
That was fine.
We knew Static was gonna win that.
But that's not my favorite, honestly.
Let me clarify. JT Music, they did good.
Oh yeah, that music was
They
fire.
get that music. They did
No,
that
but
music.
when freaking Ty just beat the crap out of Red, call off this dragon. It's hilarious.
No, other one, Danny versus Jake Long. Come on.
I'm glad freaking Danny beat the
Danny
crap
was
out of
gonna win
Jake
that.
Long.
Danny was gonna win that one. If Danny wasn't gonna win that one, that's what
Wait, I hit you, right? Come on.
Dude, seriously, Kazong though. Like, seriously.
I was going
This
to kill
dude's just
Frag.
living this. It's
Frag was going-
unbelievable.
Frag was so dead because I was like, nah, I'm gonna kill Blaze before you kill him.
Unbelievable how good this man
Why,
is.
damn. Why?
I love this.
I gotta understand you. Kuzan is godlike. I gotta understand. He's called the dad rider for a reason.
He's Buster. We're wireless.
He's called the dad.
Dang,
By the way,
that's
you
not
know,
good. Alan B.
Batman
the tree.
twice and he win. Well,
If
he
Danny
win.
Fender didn't win that fight, you know.
Butch Hartman was gonna be mad at that, dude.
Oh, yeah,
They even
Butch
talked to
Hartman
him.
would've been on
He
that
even
ass.
talked to him.
Butch Hartman would have been on their ass.
Butch Hartman's not a great guy.
Yeah.
He, when they got that calling, and if Danny would have lost, oh, that's their ass. I can see it now. The contract we're gonna have to go through.
You know there's an alternate universe where that happens. They made a dumb decision.
Right. Oh my fucking god!
That was pretty good.
You son of a bitch!
Honestly, I would rather live in the universe where every single one of their death battles resulted in the opposite decision. I'd be fine with that.
Damn it.
If everything was the same except
I
one
kind of
thing.
don't.
No. I wouldn't say all of them. I say some of them.
They did admit they would do a rider
Yo.
dead bounce. I'm gonna win.
No, they didn't.
No, I mean one that can't. Not soon,
Dude,
but
I
they
have been
will do it because people ask.
I have been requesting that for the longest. They not gonna do
You
it.
know they're gonna don't request it. They're gonna fuck it up.
Exactly.
Dude, it's
They're
fine.
gonna
Just want some
fuck it up.
3D fan fight. Oh, okay. Taylor, you already
Dude,
got
I-
that by that YouTuber.
You see, I didn't say what writer though.
Obviously, the first choice if they do make a rider fight, they'll make one between each other.
It's
They'll fight
good,
them.
but you gotta balance it out, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta pick the right opponent. See, like no one picks the right
Like,
opponent. They pick.
Masked Rider and Black RX.
Practice the love.
I mean, that'd be a massacre, but yeah.
Yeah, it
I
would.
thought the more make sense
It'd
one
be
would be
pretty
if
bad.
if they actually pit
Deadpool versus Neko Purpose.
like
Hey,
maybe
that-
like
that versus
a rider against Sentai or something.
That fight was hilarious because I knew Deadpool was gonna lose, bro. I'm glad he lost. I'm
The
glad he
mask.
lost.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, glad he lost. The mask is
But it's still
insane.
funny though.
I will say I do like that fight because they did acknowledge that they fucked up, right?
Frank,
No matter how
no,
big
no,
it
just
was.
because
Yes,
you have to
yes.
admit, For all the Yang Tifa did, some fight I do think they did, right?
Who they gonna put Ichigo with, huh? Captain America? Which one can take a nuke, bruh? Which one can survive a whole nuke to the face?
Captain Falcon?
The Hulk.
He's talking about.
Ichigo versus Captain Falcon sound
Yeah,
like
the Hulk.
Well,
Superman.
Didn't him and Broly headbutt like the men?
They had, I don't know why they did that. They did a Mortal Hulk too, and Broly just like.
I would say Broly is still gonna kill him because technically.
I actually didn't expect Broly to win that, though, by the way. I actually expected.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing about these like DBZ characters. Busted, like
They're
should stop
they're
paying
only
them against
busted as
Superman.
time goes on, dude.
But with Brody, they were like, Broly's gonna get stronger. No matter what, like Hulk is strong, but Broly just had the edge against him.
It was who powers up on raises the most. That's all that plays.
Yeah, and honestly, Broly was taking
They
that.
mixed old and new Broly together. They do composite characters. I don't like it.
Wait, hold on. Didn't they do Broly and Doomsday?
No, they did Hulk and Doomsday.
All of them did Hulk. Well, I think
I mean, sometimes they compose, sometimes they don't. I don't know.
Composite Link
like,
is broken, and they should
Green
never have
Lantern
made a
versus
composite
Red 10,
Link.
they just group every Green
that
Lantern
was a
together.
fight. That was a fight between just two people with the power of the green. That was literally the only one. I'm gonna call that fight.
Green Lantern freaking should not have went back in time to kill Ben 10 because this is
I didn't
so
realize
stupid.
that.
But no, that's not the point here. The point here is freaking Saber versus Link, so I can watch Dunn freaking cry.
That
I wouldn't
seems,
cry. No.
That seems
If
like a
that
lot of
fight
Schadenfreude.
happened, If
Wouldn't
that
be flash
fight happened, and if Link won that fight, every one of you would hear a guttural roar coming from somewhere. You wouldn't know where, but you would hear the roar just reverberating for like 2 days. That is what would happen.
Shouting,
The Mega Man Battle Royale, though,
this is the
was-
way it must be. The prophecy has been
Look,
fulfilled.
I just don't want them to do a fight like Ultraman versus
I feel it would be
freaking
Slash. I feel it would be Slash.
Voltron or some shit. I don't want that, right? So don't suggest that, boy.
Have they done that?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
They don't
check
even
out-
know what Toku
They haven't
is. but believe
done. They
me.
haven't done any Toku characters except Power Rangers.
Which, speaking of which, I know
They should have beat the
Because
crap
no
out of
other Toku
Paladins.
characters.
Let's be fair. They should have beat the crap out of the Paladins until they hopped in the mechs. But they didn't do that. They just went straight to a mech fight for reasons.
Hands down. What was the fight?
I like that fight.
But that's
I-
besides the point.
The Mega Man fight was amazing.
All right, look, yo, look. Battle Network Mega Man needs to be freaking winning all the fights because that's my favorite Mega Man. Has anyone seen or played the Battle Network games? Some games are freaking amazing, dude. And I want more.
Have you watched
Frank.
the show?
No. It's time. It's time, man.
Okay, Blaze. No.
Oh, I thought I got it out.
I'm not letting that one slide. 'Cause that would be
Sorry,
bad.
Blaze. Gotta be selfish.
What?
You either know or you don't.
He doesn't know. Because he over there bodying me.
Frank, you really gonna have a magical
No,
girl fight?
I'm not allowing that shit.
I did the wrong button.
Come on,
I got
yo.
distracted.
Lay the fuck down. I swear.
I
Sorry.
just legit hit Blaze.
The damage already done though. So
You did 100 something damage to me. What the fuck are you talking about?
How'd he do 1,000 damage?
I said 100 or something.
I'm about to say,
Sojourn
was you
Drain.
cheating, bro? 1,000 damage?
No, I just Sojourn Drain him. Okay. Don't
But
worry.
anyway,
We've
I kill
we've
him?
seen
Can I
you cheat
kill him?
before, Blaze. We can't trust you.
Okay, look, that horse thing, I do not know how that happened, but you have to admit, it
you
looked
do know how that happened.
I know
Yeah,
exactly
it
how it
looked
happened,
cool, though.
Blaze. We
That
saw
means-
it, Blaze.
We caught you in
Don't you think-
4K, Blaze.
Don't you guys think it looked kind of cool though?
I don't think cheating looks cool at all.
No, I mean, aesthetic wise, I feel like a Toku thing, you know? I popped the fire from in when you like blast me to the death,
Amazing.
and I escaped it because final form.
Yeah, but why does it only happen to you and not anyone else?
Because you don't believe enough. If you believe enough, you can have it.
I dislike this rationale, Blaze, from the bottom of my heart.
How can you ask me this? You who have all those jingle toys, you have to believe in them to make the song for you, and they make the song for you, okay?
I can't argue with that logic, but I don't like it one bit.
So Blaze is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist confirmed. He has the power of the heart of the card.
No, I'm literally. What are you talking about? Every final form is a let me press this and win ever. Okay,
Really?
so
Really, Frank? Really,
Yeah, apparently the
Frank?
shield blocks your giant radial psionic bubble of destruction, so that's nice.
What the heck?
Oh god.
What the heck?
Like,
Frank?
don't get me in the face and tell me this is the first time you see an
That's what
explosion
happens when
happen
I'm
from the
teamed up with
rider.
Blaze, bro.
And they somehow transform and they get out of it unscathed because for some reason transformation effect is just
Blaze
that.
Not when they're
This
just
Isn't a
sitting
TV
in the
show,
death ray.
Blaze. This is
Blaze
a
is
video
top
game.
decking, bro. He's like, yeah, I got this.
I mean, technically,
Pulls the right
Gummy
card.
Bear
I
versus
now have
the
Exodia with you.
Overlord. They were bombarded by energy beam and they still transform. So,
Alright, at least we know the secret to Blaze's cheating. Believe.
Believing.
Alright.
Don't stop.
I'm
We always
surprised
have
they
to
didn't-
believe now, and it will magically happen.
I feel like
Apparently.
I feel like when Blaze said that. he
Blaze
thought-
said magical source, mystic force.
I feel like when Blaze did that, he actually got that knowledge, so that's why he said it.
Oh shit! You actually sway that thing? Ah, god damn.
So
Okay.
can you.
I didn't mean to jump into that.
I don't know who shoot that thing, but thank you.
I didn't mean to jump into that.
Oh shit! Ah, come on. Okay.
I'm coming.
What the hell is that? Ah, ah god damn it. Oh shit. Ah shit!
Yeah, I feel like the easiest Kamen Rider one is mostly. I'm betting they just make one. They make one first, like.
If,
Wait, who'd I
unless,
just kill?
unless it's Ichigo versus Captain America, I don't care.
Why do you want Ichigo versus Captain America so much?
Because it's an easy way.
I don't know. What about Captain Falcon?
Well, hold on.
Why
Actually,
Captain
you said that.
Falcon?
He's not
I
a.
mean, he looked like a Kamen Rider anyway. You have a dry too. So.
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
Wait. So why do you want Captain America then? Just because, you know, they're the face of the franchise or something?
Because they punch Nazis.
I mean, okay, you got
And
that.
they
right.
hide in boxes of Nazi gold.
Okay,
Thank
did
you.
Captain America pull that move too? No way. Did he?
Probably.
I don't know. Captain
don't-
America's been around for like 80 years, maybe.
I truthfully couldn't tell you, but I would not be especially surprised. Bury Bucky in a box full of Nazi gold. And then just wait for somebody to be
What
like,
the
oh
hell?
yes,
Crap.
Adolf
That was
Hitler.
crank. How do you? I just slammed my palm here and you just ignored it. You know what?
You guys remember, Blaze? You said believe, right?
Ah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But you're a mechanical cold steel. You don't have a heart, so shut up.
I have. Wow.
Isn't there a
I don't
pilot?
like that.
I remember the one time you didn't call us friends.
Remember, man, Blaze has a heart made of nanomachines.
So
I
do
remember
you,
one
so
time
do
when-
I, so do we all.
And it all comes back full
Graded and
circle.
Wolverine was still fun. I love
Shut up,
I like
Blaze. Shut up, Blaze. We're talking about goddamn Mega Man Battle Network and how it's the best Mega Man game ever.
Okay, understandable. Mega Man Battle Network.
Battle Network Legacy Collection when Capcom.
When Toei versus Capcom comes to be.
No, never. Alright.
Yeah.
Mega Man Battle Network. I wish they bring this back. Because they finished it
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh, Kazan, that was clutch.
What the fudge? What the fudge? I cannot move.
'Cause
Wait,
you were paralyzed
shoot.
after that.
Yo, that was GG's, bro.
Understandable.
That Sailor Scout is freaking annoying.
Oh, Soft Force? I think that's
Blaze,
what
I
it's
was
called.
on you. Oh, no, I was on YouTube. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
No, well,
Star
you
Force
and I
games were
like him.
right. They were right.
Yeah, they couldn't compare to the Battle.net. They was like, I had
I
fun with them.
mean, I would take any of the Star Force games over Battle Network 4 at all. Battle Network 4, I cannot overstate how much that game sucked. Both of them. They were awful. Awful, awful games.
It's Team Magical Girls, get it?
5, on the other hand, is fine.
That's a
6 is
magical
better.
Oh my gosh, Blaze.
Blaze, fuck off. I'm sorry. Just fuck off, Blaze.
What did I do?
Leave now. What the fuck
You
think you did,
believe!
Blaze?
You believe!
Alright! I mean, I believe in my shiny toy, not like freaking magic wand and shit, so.
Oh my gosh, Blaze.
We operate on different religious
Thank
systems.
He said we operate over different ways. I'm gonna really smack you. I'm gonna really smack you. He said we
Save a
operate
little
over
for me.
different ways.
I also want to smack him. I'll be right behind you.
You are some really dumbass person.
I can't focus on Blaze, because he's just like,
Hey, I have the
nah,
right
fuck
to
you.
religion, okay?
Fuck up. Just kill him.
Working on it.
Damn,
Ah,
you-
shit.
I believe in my religion. I'm so done with you.
Like my support, Blaze just like I don't know how my support turns away from Blaze.
It's okay, I got you.
Oh my.
There'd be more work with his brother. I feel like that is.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It was tight. It was tight.
Hey, that's a back shot, damn it. I got her.
Pause.
Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. Let's
Greg
play
had to put
squad.
on the carry boot. Cause like Blaze was being annoying. Anything.
Kazong had this really scary rushdown, and the only thing that saved me was the fact that my projectiles shoot me back like 5 feet. Because he was like right up in my face, and I'm like, ah. And I get
dude.
juked back.
If
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes, even if it
Thanks,
involves
Noon.
Minovsky physics. Yes.
All right, let's make this. Let's make
What?
this the final one.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Alright,
alright.
lucky, because I do have work in the morning.
Final one, let's go.
Die!
Well, I'll let you guys fight. Then I
It's
get
no,
my
it's
fight.
it's fine. It's
I
fine.
gotta get my fight into.
What? Blaze!
I missed. I can only say that. I'm sorry. That was not supposed to hit that.
There go Blaze messing it up for everybody.
He's good at
Fucking
that.
hitting me, you stupid shit.
Oh shit. Alright, you know what? Eventually I'm gonna hit you with a beam.
Right.
So here we go. Oh.
You lucky son of a bitch. You saved Fuzan like heavily right there. I might be dead.
Maybe one day.
Ah! You crumb bum.
I may be dead. I might have. Who fucking knows? Because I'm
Those
invisible.
fucking goddamn son of a bitch quantizing horse shit. These are.
Well, Frag's upset.
Oh, I so hate these stupid things.
You're right, Frank. I can sway my beam too.
Blaze,
Yeah. Oh.
the Destiny gets absolutely bitch slapped. It
I did
gets
say-
completely no-sold in its
I know.
miserable excrescence of a series.
I know that. I see the series. What are you talking about? I just, you know,
I don't
kinda
think
like-
you understand this.
I thought
don't
that
think
would
you
give you a chance
understand
more of a
this.
whole gun of that. Don't do much.
I'm gonna break you in half.
Hey, you know what was talking? I'm sorry. I'm kidding. No way.
Blaze,
Blaze, I
Blaze,
don't know if you're trying
watch
to
your
help or
fucking
trying
back.
to be a bastard. I can't tell. I can't
watch your fucking back.
I'm mad he armored through this.
Ah, shoot. Damn it, Kazan.
He's upset that somebody finally rendered his stupid assist move.
I see. I'm having trouble telling if Blaze is just an idiot or if he actually knows what he's doing, and he's just putting on an act.
I don't know how he's
I don't know. I can't tell.
Well, he's not getting my shields, I can tell you that. He ain't getting them shits.
Oh, you're on the team or something? Is that what? Gotcha, no, motherfucker, you ain't getting my shield.
Thank you.
Wasn't for you.
My God.
Ah, good timing, Echo. Good timing.
And if anyone's new, yes.
Yo,
we,
come on.
if you don't know, we do get salty. As you can hear. We do get salty.
Shining a finger! Sword thing?
Yes. Again, we do get salty with each other. If you do not like it, you can leave. But we will get salty with each other. As you can hear.
Hey, we're still friends at the end of the day.
Well, Blaze isn't because he said he's not our friend.
I would
is
say
true.
we are acquaintances. I feel like that's very close for people who you never see face for anyway.
Blaze?
This is why you're the mascot that gets kicked into the sun.
Blaze, what is a man?
A person
Are you
made a
trying
man
to
of
pull
machine.
What has
that
he-
Castlevania thing?
Got. If not himself, then he has not. To say the things he truly feels,
What?
and not the words.
See,
of
I know
one
what
who
Dunn's doing here,
yields.
and I-
The record shows.
And I don't actively
took
hate it.
the blow.
Oh my
And
God.
I
Just
did
confused.
My way.
I'm seriously confused. So someone tell me what's going on.
Don't
Nah.
worry about it.
Am I missing something here?
Yes.
I saw the prompt and I ran with it.
You did. No one can lie about that. You
Wait,
fucking
you
did.
I'm very happy that he took it that way.
Alright,
Blaze, I'm
alright.
gonna be mad.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up for this
I love
week's
my way. I'm
episode.
sorry. All right.
This week's
All right.
episode.
So
Okay.
whatever
good
Frag
song.
was going to do.
No. That was at least as good, if not better.
Why? Thank you. I appreciate
No,
it.
that was highly desirable.
Thanks for the follow, Wing Hero 702. Thanks for the follow.
I think I just shot myself. I'm a little miffed.
Did you shoot yourself? I didn't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
well,
you did.
the little bubble.
Fuck you.
Don't die, T. Oh, T died. Sorry, T. I just did.
I need to get ready to go to bed. Like dumbasses
Alright, GG guys. I'm finally cook dinner again.
Dang it.
Okay.
Where do you live? Do you
What?
eat at like, even if you're like Pacific time, it's like 10 o'clock or
No, it's 8.
Aww.
It's
I
only
eat
8
late.
o'clock
I don't have
for
to
you.
wake up tomorrow early, so who cares?
I
But
do.
you're still, that's not healthy.
Have I ever said I'm a healthy person?
No,
you look at me, you
Said
know
the,
right away.
said the
I have a
individual
messy
who made
lifestyle.
that godless abomination of like ice cream and cookies cereal. And ate
God,
it.
don't
admit,
like that. I'm not
I do
kidding.
admit, of all the decisions I make in life, I do not very proud of that one,
Alright,
but
that's
I
it
do
for this
glad I
episode
did
of the podcast. We'll catch y'all next week. Bye.
I need to understand.
Sleep.
Adios.
I need to understand why you make that. I need to understand.